I need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. You said from day one you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Sanders is the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you. Oh, God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
Smitty and Jason Brown. Coach JB Show.
The building. It is Truth Telling Thursday on the realest show on planet Earth. Pound that like, subscribe, become a member if you're not one. Much love to everybody pounding the like lately. We've had over 1,000 likes every day this week. Much love to all the algorithm pushers on the realest show on planet Earth. We got a load of show right out the gate. We got Danny Woodhead, 10-year NFL veteran, two-time Harlan Hill Award winner. If you don't know about that, then you didn't know about D2 football. He's the all-time NCAA leading rusher in about 20 different categories. I can't wait to have him on. A guy that defied all odds. He'll be joining us right out the gate here in about 15 minutes. Steve Kim right after that. So another loaded lineup to start the show. So let's get right into it. And we'll bring my main man, Big Smitty, right out the gate. The Far East Sider, 317. Lamar Jackson loving. LeBron hairline having an AR-5 defending. Caitlin Clark jocking. And Green Dildo anti-hating. Real Coach JB Show, Big Smitty.
What? You about to say something?
What?
I don't know. Like your mouth like this.
You like
you about to say something?
You like green?
Green is a good color, especially on like black people, because the green in our melanin, like the green pops, like no cap.
Is that why they're throwing dildos at the WNBA players?
I don't know why they throwing it on me. I've been trying to like investigate and decide. I saw the buddy who did it.
What guy? Who'd you? No, it's two guys. A gay black too. Gay black kid on me.
I saw the black kid with the curly hair.
What about the fat Mexican?
I didn't see the fat Mexican.
So you saw the black kid, not the Mexican?
My algorithm, it only shows black shit. It don't show Mexicans and everything else, unfortunately.
Well, the big one that got caught is a big Mexican kid. It looked like the last comedian at the Comedy Store that day.
Oh, with the curly hair?
Yeah. I thought it was actually
gosh,
him.
Dude, I was just throwing dildos in the fucking head.
Yeah, I actually thought it was him.
It might be him, like as a joke.
Well, Cisco would know. We gotta go right into the show, Smitty. Let's get right into the lead in and quote of the day. All that shit. Here. Smitty, I'm really tired of this. I know you're gonna defend it, but I'm tired of Shedeur Sanders talk every single day on ESPN. It's game 12, day 12, on NFL Network, your old network, and ESPN about Shedeur Sanders every day. This is the 5th round guy who is the 5th string guy on his own team guy. And has led off ESPN's discussion 12 straight days. He has now been named the starter for tomorrow's preseason debut versus the Panthers, which I broke down yesterday. And people are talking about how he can turn this start tomorrow into starting day one for the Browns. That's what led ESPN today. Listen, man, stop it. What the fuck are we doing here, people? You prime sexuals are legitimate comedians. You are fucking delusional fanboys who played high school football for 1 year. Smitty and I know these guys. You played 1 year. It was too hard. You quit. You went back slanging and banging and fucking and doing all your shit, watching football again. Became a casual sports fan like fanboys do. That's who the fucking prime sexual fan base is. I want to know, Smitty, where the discussions are regarding Cam Ward, the number one overall fucking pick. I haven't seen this guy on ESPN one time. We haven't discussed the number one pick one time. We haven't talked about how he's embraced the NFL, how he adopted the offense, how he's the starter as a rookie game one this year. It's straight disrespect. But what do I know? The 5th round motherfucker gets a pass for 2 speeding tickets, but if you bring that up, you're a hater. Can't bring it up. It's hater. Negative. You're a hater. Meanwhile, Cam Ward is just staying out the way, balling, doing right, gets 0 attention. Make it make sense. Again, setting up cats to fail is what you prime sexuals love to do anyway, because you're setting up Shedeur Sanders to fail. But what do I know? We'll see tomorrow night how this all works out for you fucks. But what do I know? Smitty, quote of the day, and then I'll let you discuss it real quick, so dive right into it since I know you'll defend Shedeur and prime sexuals. Quote of the day, brought to you by Smitty. Be a good person, but don't waste your time trying to prove it. Be a good person. Don't try to waste it. You got to waste your time, though. It's real simple, real quick. You don't got to waste your time. You don't got to waste your time trying to prove who you are, Smitty.
Just be you. Just be you.
Steve Kim we were at the world famous training last night. Set with greatest. Oh man, Phil cooked the steak, dog. For me, unbelievable. Prime rib, not a prime sexual. Unbelievable. And I'm gonna be honest, him and I were discussing this in particular. We're like, man, all these motherfuckers talk shit about Smitty. I said, that motherfucker's Troy Aikman. And Steve started laughing because he knew what I was talking about. I was like, the motherfucker stand in the pocket, take chin shot after chin shot. That's Smitty. I said, always good talking, just everything we talked about. I ain't going to pump up Smitty head too much because, we're grown men. So, it's like female, like, give me the tea, spill the tea. I want to know what you think about me.
Right.
I'll ask you about that later.
Almost.
I'm asking you later about that, bro. But yeah, and then so I was like, so we were talking about that, like, all right, so Smitty's just standing there and take negativity, blah, blah, blah. He don't ever have to try to prove who he is. He don't have to prove that he's a good dude. He don't have to do it. But I just want to share that with Smitty. Let him know that not all of us hate on him, but I do write negative comments on YouTube about him just as someone else.
Kevin Durant.
Huh?
So I said, okay, Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't need a burner or whatever. Like, motherfucker, then I had to kill everybody one day on Twitter. I'm like, what do I need a burner for? I say exactly the same shit on my regular account. Poll question, Smitty. Sorry, contrary to belief. Brought to you by. What? Poll question. Contrary to belief. I'm not reading that. I'm all over the place.
All right, try one more time.
Contrary to belief. Which is not a quote, it's a statement or like some sort of question that has a statement. Right. Smitty, when they gather against you, it means your light is too powerful for them to face alone.
That's a real good
contrary
quote.
To belief.
Hell of a quote.
No, it's not a quote at all.
Huh?
It's not a quote at all. When they gather against you, it means your light is too powerful for them to face alone. That's why I take all the heat. Can't go against the prime sexual. Can't go. Everybody likes to attack JB because I'm too bright, homie. And plus, I'm white. That whiteness kicks off like a brightness when this light over here. When Smitty sits right here, that light, it makes me look real bright. And then a lot of people can't handle it. So it is what it is.
I know your voice got louder, but it's still a quote.
Not a quote at all.
I respect it, though.
Yeah. Poll question, Smitty. Will Micah Parsons play game one? Go.
No, he will not. He's going to miss the first couple games like Emmitt Smith.
I cut him.
They're going to lose. They're going to struggle. And then Jerry Jones is going to pay him.
Cut him.
He's a top 5 defensive end in the game, no matter how you want to criticize him. everybody has flaws, homie. Everybody has a flaw. You can say Peyton Manning didn't throw the prettiest ball. You can say Tom Brady didn't have the biggest arm. You can say this guy didn't have this guy didn't have that. At the end of the day, are you great in your era? Are you one of the best players in the league at your position during your time? Yes, you are Micah Parsons. The guy's reached double-digit sacks, I think, every year since he's been in the league. Every single year.
He's a top 5 player?
They're defensive end.
I think he's a podcaster that wants to play football on the side.
They're comparing this cat to LT first couple of years coming to the league. So, like, 71, this guy is an impact player.
That's a joke.
At the end of the day, TJ Watt got paid. Our guy, Max Crosby, got paid. Myles Garrett got paid. Everybody got, all the top guys got paid. I'm Micah Parsons. I've been negotiating with you since last year.
Have you noticed, like, everybody's great and everybody's a Hall of Famer now. Everybody gets paid now. Just because the last guy got paid, everyone has to be paid according to Smitty and everybody out there. That's not real life. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm not saying
okay, then lose them, then cut him.
I'm not saying Micah's not good. Like, I'm not saying Micah's not good. Don't get me wrong.
You are saying that.
But he's not the guy that I want to, like, sit up here and be held hostage with. Like,
okay, then trade
he don't play the run. He don't play the run.
Anyway. Then trade me then. Let's not bullshit. If I'm not all that, then trade me.
Well, I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with that.
To trade JB and Jerry Jones. I said these are teams I want to go to. Fucking trade me then. Let's keep it moving. Why are we wasting time? Don't drag your feet. If I ain't shit, if I ain't good, if I ain't adding value to your team, why are we even wasting time? If I don't like somebody who's in my presence or on my team, I'm moving on. You would cut players left and right when they didn't fit your program. So if Micah don't fit your program, trade them, homie.
So the what?
The program. You know what I'm talking about.
Anyway,
down south coaches.
We got a legend joining the show, man. We can't thank him enough. We actually share something in common we'll discuss, but one of the all-time leading NCAA rushers, holds a bunch of records all time. Maybe the epitome of, like, I don't know, defying all odds, like I led in the show with.
Perseverance.
Yeah, the pride and joy of North Platte, Nebraska, man. Our main man, Shadron State legend, NFL legend, Danny Woodhead joins the show.
What's up, fellas?
How you doing, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. Hey, we share something, man. We're both old school RMAC guys.
You're RMAC guy?
I am. Look at that shit. See?
Let's go.
I'm that motherfucker, Daddy. I'm kind of like that motherfucker. Here's the thing. I'm just fucking with you. I was at Fort Hays before I went in my AA.
That's right.
And we beat the shit out of you. We beat the shit out of you, and then you beat the shit out of us.
Hey, Coach. No one ever got me. Not at Fort Hays.
Hey, you're way younger than me, though. See, you weren't even around. You were like a baby. You were a baby when I played at Fort. I was at Fort Hays. No, I wasn't too far ahead of you, dog. I left there in 2000.
Okay, yeah, you weren't. But I will say this. I think I only played him 1 year. And 49 carries my freshman year
against Fort Hays.
God, it was 100 degrees on that hot turf
at Fort Hays.
100 degrees.
They probably just got new shit. I think they got new facilities around that time. I don't know. Yeah. We played you guys -13 there at Shadron my junior year. -13. And I told Smitty the next day we drove back from Shadron all the way back. It was our last game of the year. And it was 71 the next day in Hays.
Sounds about right.
I was like, you got to be shitting me. Where the fuck am I, man? But anyway. And from LA, going out there, and a bunch of us former D1 guys, we went out to D2, not sight unseen. We had a head coach that Coach Peyton Manning at Tennessee. We were like, all right, we're going to go here and see what's happening. And it was a good time, man. RMAC was good. Now they're in my AA. Shit, it's probably the D1 of D2 football as far as the leagues go. But
it is.
Man, let's dive right. I can't thank you enough, man. Perseverance, I guess, is the descriptor for you, man. We're D2, why? Where you were from, Platte. I mean, I know that area. I know it's really, really under recruited. And did you go, unseen and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go here and ball out and do my thing," or nobody gave you a shot?
I mean, we can just look at me, right? Yeah. I mean,
I told Smitty, I like white running backs are rare. E40. He said it.
You just look at me. You're like, that guy's not going D1. Doesn't matter if he runs 4.3. Doesn't matter what he does. He can run 4.3. He could run 4.2. He might even be able to run 4.1. At that time, you're not taking a running back that's unfortunately a little white guy. I mean, and 5'8", 200 pounds. That's nothing at that. In those days, they're looking for 6'3", 220, which is like, how many Derrick Henrys do we have in this world? One. I mean, let's just be real with ourselves. And man, yes, overlooked, whatever you want to call it. Nebraska didn't recruit me. That hurt. When you're in Nebraska and the only D1 school doesn't recruit them, why would Iowa take a flyer on that guy? There's just no reason. And I mean, I still Brian Ferentz was with me in New England. I was like, hey, why didn't Kirk do something, man? I was just down I-80. But the thing is, I mean, it is what it is. It worked out how it worked out. And man, I'm blessed. I was able to play 10 years. If you said, hey, Danny, you'd be able to win a national championship for Nebraska or whoever, right? Or you get to play 10 years in the league. This guy's taking the ladder. So, I mean, I wish I could have played for Nebraska. I was a diehard Husker fan, but things work out how they're supposed to work out.
No doubt. Why Shadron over Kearney and these other smaller places that I know recruited you? I know that whole damn RMAC would have been all over you. Why Shadron?
Well, so there were some D1 AA's too, and my older brother, who was my best friend, was a receiver at Shadron, and my parents went to Shadron, and they were a good Division II school at that time. Now, they aired it out and threw it 50 to 60 times.
Damn.
So I think it was wild when I went there and we started throwing it significantly less. But no one got super mad because we were able to
no shit.
We were able to do some stuff. We had good players. I knew, guys, Wyoming was in there late, and I thought they were going to offer, and Shadron had already offered me. But I was like, do I want to, no offense, but do I want to go suck for 4 years and not get any burn?
Yeah, right.
Or do I want to play on a team that has a chance at winning the championship in D2? I chose that because I was like, if I'm going to, not that my goal was to be known, but I wanted to have success. And it was going to be tough to having success at that time at like a Wyoming.
Nah, no doubt. Nah, I hear you. Yeah, it's a great point. I was just going to ask you, 2-time Harlan Hill Award. I was a candidate my junior year at Fort Hays, so I knew what it was. A lot of people, if you guys in the chat don't know, it's the D2 Heisman, basically. And you got it, what? You got it back-to-back, or did you get it twice?
Back-to-back.
Man.
Broke all those records, man. Love it. I love the story, man. It's actually a great one. A lot of people don't realize. A lot of D2 players at the time were going to NFL. People don't talk about it. There was I want to say 21% at one point that was part of the NFL. I'm a JUCO guy, so I break down the JUCO stats all the time too. Yeah, it's ironic. It's crazy. It's weird, but can't thank you enough for hopping on, Smitty.
Nah, for sure. And then the kind of transition that from college to the league. You go undrafted. So kind of walk me through those, I guess, early emotions. Like, you had this incredible college career, did literally everything you could possibly do, and then still go undrafted. During that early phase, were you a little discouraged at any point, or did you kind of keep that same just mindset of just hey, just keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I had a good pro day. I ran fast. I jumped high. Yeah. I knew there were some things that they didn't like about me, obviously, as we may have touched on. Yeah.
Sorry.
But I kept doing what I was supposed to do. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get an opportunity, I got to control what I can control. If I'm going to pout about it, whatever, I have no chance. And if I listen to these guys, if I listen to the GM or the coach that is treating me like a 501c3, they get a write off on their taxes, then I'm not going to make it anywhere. They're like, oh, Danny, this is a really cool story. No. I'm not here about the story. That's not why I'm here. I'm not trying to have a fun little I'm at camp and I played in a couple preseason games. Like that was not my goal. And even when I got released from, people can use their imaginations wherever I got released. That was basically what it was. It was like, hey, and I was like, dogs, I didn't retire. You're acting like I retired. Right. You fired me. And now I'm going to go elsewhere and try to do my best there. So I think it was just kind of the attitude of like, no, I'm going to do everything I can. And I want to do everything I can to make you, whoever doesn't want me, look really, really not knowledgeable at this sport. And I wanted people to question decision-making, because that's what happens if you pass on a good player or fire a good player. And that was my goal. And every day, I tore my ACL year one. So yeah, I got discouraged, man. I wanted to quit, and my faith's a big part of my life. And I felt like I was supposed to just like keep pressing on, and I would get the opportunity eventually.
That's incredible. That's incredible. A quick follow-up, JB, to that point. What was that moment, I guess, early in your career, whether it was a preseason game or it might have been like a practice where you just balled out and kind of like took that first big step of letting the coaches know that, hey, like, I'm legit. I deserve to be here.
I think there was a couple times my rookie year in OTAs and stuff. And the players started calling me White Lightning because we were doing this drill. It's the tackling drill. It's like an angle. You can cut back or you can just shake them and go. And we did it all throughout OTAs until training camp. Eric Mangini had this deal, and I didn't get touched until training camp in Revis. It was Revis. Mm-hmm. Other than that, like I didn't get touched. And I was like, I can do this thing. But then I would say really, really when I was like, I feel like I'm here, was in New England. I had 3 days of practice. Kevin Falk just tore his ACL. And I basically got an opportunity. I was on 2-minute drill. And I was like, why are they trusting me? And end up scoring a touchdown, ran a same side jabbo out of the gun and cut it all the way back and just outran the Bills and ran the corner. And I did the weirdest celebration in the world. I like kicked my leg because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, this is my first touchdown. Like, I didn't even know they would allow me to play running back. I thought they were just going to let me run down on kickoff a couple times.
Right.
What was it like sharing the backfield with this guy?
I mean, that cat's decent. I mean,
he's all right.
Hey, you know what? Looking back, like obviously greatest of all time. I don't think it we can talk about it when Pat Mahomes retires or whatever, if depending on his Super Bowls. But I mean, yeah, this is kind of a nasty play. But it was awesome. And just like the small things, like we know it's 2-man, and like the things that I'll look back on, like him and even P. Rivers, but like they like what Tom would say. He goes, "I need you here, Woody," and it's like I know it's like I got a little option over the ball. They put a linebacker on me, which is incredibly disrespectful, right? But all I got to do is I got to win one way or the other, and I always knew I was getting the ball when it was something like that. So, man, he was just so good. I mean, he gets enough compliments, but he's just insanely good.
Nah, no doubt.
I
was just saying, like, I don't think people realize they saw you at the backfield. Yeah, I think you had more touchdowns receiving than rushing in your career, right? What was that? Is that like what they're doing now in Houston with Mixon and other guys, how they use it? Is this are you an extension of the pass game? When they went empty, you would spread out. I know they would bounce you out or motion. They did that a lot with Tom. That was another receiver out there, similar to Marshall Faulk with the Rams. We had Mike Martin not too long ago, Dick Vermeil. Were you just like a nightmare, mismatch nightmare out there when you went 5 wide and you were in the backfield?
Well, the wild thing is in New York, I got elevated as a receiver because I just knew the playbook, and we had a couple of guys hurt. And Kevin O'Connell was the backup quarterback at the New York Jets. We were playing the Patriots. They had me be Wes. And me and Kev were like, let's kill these guys. Like, let's just kill them. And I remember they couldn't cover me. And I remember I would run back. Rex would always, if we needed to run a play, he goes, run it back, run it. So I got to the point. I remember that week because I was destroying the defense. I look at Rex as I'm running back and go, hey, do we need to reload this? We need to reload it? Because you need another look? Because, I mean, I may be a small little white guy, but I had a little bit of
something to it now.
Too. You gotta have a little something. Yeah. But that's where it all started. Then the next week they needed someone. We were playing the Bills, and it's like I was Lee Evans. And I won a lot that week. So they're like, the playbook, play receiver. So I did. And once I got to New England, it was kind of like they used me as that. We'd put me in 12 personnel, and it's like, hey, you guys want to go sub or do you guys want to go base? Because if you go base, we're just going empty. If you go sub, we're gonna run all over you. And because I was receiver, but I also played running back fairly well in college.
Right.
And I mean, so I knew how to run the ball. So it was more so like pick your poison. If I'm a head coach right now, I'm paying a guy that can do both. I'm breaking the bank on someone that can do both, because at the end of the day, JB, you know this, it's those got to have it situations. Mm-hmm. It's third down, fourth down, red zone. Like, it's those got to have it situations. You're playing man to man. We better have 5 guys that can win man to man. And I'll tell you what, in New England and even in San Diego, but in New England, we had Rob, we had Aaron Hernandez, we had Wes, we had Deion Branch, Brandon Lloyd, and myself in the backfield. Man. Yeah, play man-to-man on 3rd and 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Like, we actually want you to.
No doubt.
And if you play zone, we also have Wes who's going to sit wherever he wants to sit. And we have Rob who's going to beat you over the top. And so, like, if I'm doing that, if I'm building a team, I'm getting a problem in the backfield. Because every D coordinator I talk to, they'd rather face a guy that what they're doing. When you get a running back that can do both, it's just like what do we do as a defense unless you have the 2009, 2010 offensive line at New York Jets with Bill Callahan, because then you can put anyone back there.
No doubt. Hey, I got the chills thinking about Danny because I'm like, fuck, I think you got fucked. Here's why. If you come out now, you're like fucking like premier like steak. You're like everybody wants this act. I'm just telling you right now, you change the game because that's what they turned the NFL into anyway.
Danny was like the sacrifice. He was like he was like the first. He was a sacrifice for all the greats we see now. That's crazy.
I mean, it is. If it's just hard to stop an offense when you have that type of guy. Yes, when I was playing, it wasn't as popular. Sproles, he was kind of doing some stuff.
Yeah, Sproles, yeah.
And then I was like K Falk did too, but I played a little differently than some of those guys. Those guys were savages, but I was a little different back. But like, yeah, my buddies always say that. They go, man, if you would have been playing in this NFL, I'm like, man, I enjoyed my time.
Hell yeah.
Guys, I'm pegging that tee in the ground playing golf now. And
that's why I wanted to talk to him. I heard that. Yeah. You almost made the U.S. Open, didn't you?
I didn't get to the U.S. Open. I made the final stage. It's guys, you got to put that. A lot of guys, once they retire, they don't know what to do. It's like I've been competing at a high level for more than 10 years, but 10 years professionally. And then you get to a point, you're like, what do I do?
Right.
And you don't have anything to compete at. And my wife's amazing. I remember when I retired, she said, hey, honey, like you being around the house all day is kind of like messing up my domain. She goes, during the week, she goes, you need to play some golf. I'm like, JB, it's like one of those trap games. You're like, sure? Are you putting me in a trap? Like, is this real life?
Hell yeah. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm fortunate to be able to compete at that, and I love it, man.
Let me ask you something, because I'm one of my best friends is Pat Perez, who's just gave it up. Now he's calling the live stuff. And he's gave it up playing. But we talk. It was funny, Smitty, because we talk shit on the side, but everyone's like, "Hey, Steph Curry's a great golfer," and then I go out there with these guys like Rom and patting him, and they're like, "No, he's not. He's shitty." and you see the difference in that's levels, like it's like us going to shoot threes with him in his world.
Right.
We're shitty. I can hit a couple threes. Don't mean just because he can drive it off the tee straight doesn't mean he's good in a fucking real event. Like, it's crazy world. Like, each person's sport is professional for a reason. Like,
right.
Yeah. Like Jordan playing baseball is a little. That's why it wasn't really his thing.
It's so true. You know, it's so funny. I was talking. So my business partner, great guy, gotta love him, but he has no understanding of football. Like, he followed football and whatever, but played through like 9th grade.
Yeah.
We're talking, me and him. And,
prime sexuals, yeah.
Yeah. And our employee, and he goes, our employee plays flag. He's younger and he's good, really good. And he was a good high school player, but didn't play college. And Paul, my business partner, always says, so like, if you played now, like, do you think you'd do good? And I just look at our employee and he goes, Paul, he played in the NFL for 10 years. He goes,
it's clueless.
It's just clueless. And let's be honest, guys, it's kind of precious. Like, it's like, that's really cute. Like a 2-year-old, like learning to ride, or a 5-year-old learning to ride a bike. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Adorable.
You're like, you don't know to be humbled or pissed. You're like, fucker, I played 10 years, motherfucker. Like, I
played the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Then you're like, he don't even know me.
What are you doing?
Hey, let me full circle. Let me full circle that, because I'm still talking about this whole thing, like what you did in college. And let me just throw out, you run for fucking whatever you ran for, 2,700 one year.
Yeah.
So you run for 2,700, new division, all division record. You coming back today for NIL money? Because you would have been they would have came after you like crazy for NIL money. Shabrin, come over to Nebraska. We're shitty anyway, and dominate here. Like, I can see you making a lot of money in college right now.
Andy would have transferred 5 times, just getting bigger back.
Well, you know what was funny is, which was cool, when I'm at Shatter and I'm at D2, they in the bookstore, they were selling my jersey. And obviously at the time I didn't care. I wasn't getting a cut. But if I was getting a cut, it would have been cool when you're seeing all the three, as number 3, all the threes in the stadium.
Yeah.
And I mean, they made shirts. You remember the Got Milk? It was Got Wood.
That might be huge.
It was cool. So like, yes, I mean, I have thought about that. That would be an interesting scenario.
I would.
But I also understand I'm 40 years old and I couldn't do that again. So
yeah, I know. That's crazy.
That's clever though. Like, at that time, you probably would have made millions.
It was one of the coolest things, because people, and like, I didn't care. Like, I thought it was cool that, I mean, we're small. You were at Shatter. You went to Shatter one time. It's a small little town, but I'll tell you what, I don't know. Everyone went to games, especially in those times. We were undefeated a couple years until the playoffs. And then obviously we had some records that we set as a run game.
Yeah.
I mean, it was to the point they had to bring in stands. And then even when they brought in stands, it wasn't enough. So people would stand around the field. It was like you were at a small high school. It was wild. So it would have been cool.
Nah, that's crazy. That story, man. These are the stories I'd rather have all day long than over, like, I've had everybody on. I'm like, dude, this shit right here is the one that like moves me. But
yeah, 100%, man. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who's your all-time, I guess, favorite teammate? Just throughout your
Oh,
career.
man.
Just somebody who just stands out?
Fellas, I had some awesome teammates. Like, I was fortunate. I mean, you play in New England, right? You're going to have some great teammates. Now, probably who I was closest with out of any player was E-Dub, Weddle. You've had him on the show a lot. Weddle's like,
boy,
him and I wish we had more than 4 years together. Like, we were the guys that we would get to the facility early. We'd work out. We'd do our thing. We'd make fun of people when they walk in at 7 o'clock when we have a 7:30 meeting, it would always be hey, good afternoon, dog. How you doing? I don't know how many times E-Dub and I, this was mine. He said something else, but I was like, oh, that's really, really cool that you want to be the best in the AFC West. Like, we want to be the best in the NFL. But like, no, that's cool. Like, we respect that. And E-Dub was my guy. Loved playing with Phillip. I obviously loved playing with Tom, but I didn't have as much of a friendship with him. I was just guys. I was underwater with a very, very short snorkel because I was thinking I was going to get fired every day. But I had great teammates there. The thing about New England that was amazing is everyone in New England was an absolute dog. The most some people are like, they didn't have talent. I'll tell you what, I was around some good players. I've never seen talent like I saw in New England, and I've never seen people that wanted to ruin your life more than everyone at New England. Like, I'm just saying, like, they want you to lose jobs. They didn't care. Like, we want to beat the brakes off you and never let you have a job again.
Is that Bill shooting it down that way? That was that approach he took when he walked.
Well, I think some of it, but the thing with Bill that he was so good at least in my days there, some people will be like, oh, maybe not now. But I'll tell you what, he had an eye for getting like the most competitive people in the world. Our practices every single day, it would have been week 16, and I'm doing my best to beat the scout team linebacker by 5 yards. And if I don't, I'm like, I don't know if that plays in. Damn. Like, I'm just like, oh, I have an angle route or Texas, whatever you want to call it. If I don't obliterate this guy, I'm a little worried it's not going to be called. So, like, every practice, I'm trying to do everything I can. And then when I didn't feel like I was getting enough burn, I just go on scout team. And I'd just be like, no, I'm going to try to ruin our
keep proving it.
You're gonna flip it. Yeah.
And I did that even when I was in San Diego. I'd be like, no, let me run some receiver. They're like, guys, we have a game. It's like, no. Like, I don't feel like I'm getting the burn. So, like, if I have to show everyone that I'm can beat our team, well, then maybe you should, call a few more plays.
Who was calling the O then? Was it Charlie Weiss or no?
No. So I had Billy O.
Okay.
Billy O was a dog. I'll tell you what, he almost fought Tom on the sideline. I think
he did.
It was one of the most amazing situations I've ever seen in my life. I loved it. And I'm a big Billy O guy. Big Billy O guy. And then Josh. And I love Josh too. Now, obviously, we all know it didn't work out great in Vegas. But
coach, different world.
Yes, you know that. But that man knows how to call an offense.
No doubt.
I mean, and this is not talking down on him, but I mean, Mac Jones was pretty successful under Josh.
Yeah.
He was.
Josh and Billy are incredible. I played for some incredible offensive coaches, guys. Ken Wisenhunt, Frank Reich, and then the staff under those guys, Shane Steichen, Nick Sirianni. Like,
did you have who'd you have in San Diego? Not Norv.
No. So Mike McCoy was the head coach.
Yeah.
And then Ken Wisenhunt was the first year.
Right.
That was the first year.
Ken's go after you too now, guy.
Yeah. I love
Ken. I love Ken. Ken's old school.
Yes, he is old school.
It's always a dip.
Yeah. And I loved Wiz. Wiz was amazing. And that was when I felt like, so in New England, it was almost like a niche that they had me in. But then once it was San Diego, I felt like it was the first time they let me, I feel like I was a little more let loose. And I felt like that was the first time, like not the first time, but I felt very appreciated. It was great. And then the next year I had Frank Reich, the next 2 years. Yeah. And then I had Wiz one more year. But Sirianni and Steichen were there. Nick was who's an amazing head coach. People talk about how fiery he was. Man, I remember my first or second year, he was with the receivers and he did it with Keenan even, but like he was wild and out with those rookies. I mean, he'd flip. We'd be in routes on air, and we'd be doing routes on air, and he'd freak out at something that felt so minimal, and I'd always be like, "Hey, Wiz, did you hear the sirens?" I go, "We got this tornado rolling through," and he would always, and he was young at this time, so he was like, "Oh, who's this? Who's this stupid little white running back that's coming in trying to talk crap to me?" But I definitely let him hear it, and he loved it. He was under, I think, Haley at KC, and Pioli was there, so he knew a little bit of the New England-ish type stuff. I was like, you remind me of New England. And then he gets his big smile, and I was like, I'm watching you, man. I'm watching how you treat those young kids.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
So where you at now? You back home, or you stay out west, or what?
So I'm from North Platte, Nebraska. Don't live there anymore. We live in Omaha. We've been there so I came back to Omaha even when I was in San Diego, even though the weather was absolute trash. It was like my way to just settle.
Refresh.
Yeah. And my whole family, my parents moved to Omaha, my siblings, my wife's sibling, like we have everyone here. And then, I like some warmth in the winter. So we'll just go down to Phoenix sometime, or like Scottsdale sometimes. Every year we go down to Scottsdale. And
you play Silverleaf?
I get a golf down there. You
play Silverleaf down there?
Silverleaf's nice.
Yeah, that's Pat's course. So that's the only course I play. Yeah,
it's so good. And how awesome is the range setup?
Oh yeah, fuck. They're bringing
the range
and steak. That motherfuckers bring me whiskey and steak and shit. I'm like, God damn.
You're like, where are we?
Hey, so the owner of that course, whose dad gave it to him, basically, who runs it now. Well, he's from fucking Independence, Kansas.
No way.
No shit, man. He's from fucking Indy. His dad was a big time like oil guy, and fucking they moved out to Scottsdale, and yeah, it's a crazy story, man. So I go to the waste management with Pat and walk the course with them a couple years ago, and the owner is when I met him, and the motherfucker came like, "Motherfucker, I'm from Indy." I go, "Indy where?"
Don't call it Indy. Don't call it Indy.
Yeah, because Smitty's from Indy, Naptown, Indy.
Indianapolis, the real Indy.
But see, Danny, I made Indy world famous, so it shitted on Indianapolis.
We were already famous because we got a guy named the Sheriff and Peyton Manning who led the way. So Indy's been famous. But
you know what's so funny is I remember watching you. And me and my wife would just sit down and watch Last Chance, and we're just like, this is great. And I always was dying at how because, man, I grew up the way I grew up, and with the coaches I grew up, getting yelled at was nothing.
Regular
shit.
Yeah.
Like the stuff nowadays where it's like you're not allowed to yell, or like, I'm like, what are we doing? People don't know, like, I even look back to my years in the league at the beginning. It's like, guys, I was terrified I was getting fired every day.
Right.
Like, I walked into the building looking for the Grim Reaper to see if he was asking for my playbook.
The Turk. I was like, hey, it's crazy. Hey, it's crazy you say that. Nowadays, cats are like, I'm not coming to practice. Give me a new deal. Like back in the day, we would have been like, fuck, I'm playing every down until I get paid. Like, I know what? That shit.
The last thing I ever wanted, I remember being hurt, like during I had a high ankle or something. I had to sit out a game, which was terrible. And I was like limping the next game, but had some big catches on that drive to win the 2-minute drive for playing Dallas. But like, guys, I never, ever wanted someone to take my reps. I didn't want someone to take my reps in practice during the season. If they're like, oh yeah, hey, we're going to let so-and-so. It's like, why? Like, I don't care if he's young. Good for him being young. Let him do some routes on air after practice. Like, I don't want him to run an option route or a Texas route or a fake Texas. Like, I don't want that on film.
Right.
Because even if it wasn't like as good as what I did, if someone's getting paid a little less than me and they can do it pretty manageable, I don't want that. So,
yeah,
No doubt.
I don't want anyone taking my reps,
It's
fellas.
a job. You not let them get any chance at all. So no, I definitely respect that. I just one thing I want to kind of take a step back to going back to New England real quick. One thing that I guess you were known for was some of your famous sayings and phrases. And I don't know if you saw this, but your man Julian Edelman kind of went viral the other day talking about your unique way of complaining. I think we got the clip. Can we show the clip real quick?
Woodhead would come up to you. He'd have like the funniest, most wholesome way of complaining. He'd sit in his locker and he'd go, Jules, do your hamstrings feel like they're in the back of a Chinese restaurant getting chopped up by a butcher? I'm like, what? He goes, my hamstrings are tired. I'm like, oh.
I started doing that as a result of a joke in Anchorman because they keep walking by smelling Paul Rudd's perfume. Apatow is like, smells like the inside of an artificial leg. So I do that all the time. They'll be like, try this sauce, and I'll put it on my food and I'll taste it and I'll go, no.
Now, is that true? Is that fact? We got a segment called Fact or Cat. Is that a fact? Like, is that something you really said?
Fellas, it couldn't be more fact. So everyone looks at me and they're like, oh, this try-hard guy, whatever. Like, he never complains. He just wants to be here, just loves. Guys, I loved football. Yeah. Like, I loved what I was doing. But I wasn't going in there with some fakeness. If I felt terrible, I felt terrible. And I was going to let you know. I remember walking out with Sirianni to a walkthrough. Or maybe it was right before practice, and we had 9,000 walkthroughs, it felt like. And I look at him, we're walking out, and I go, I have no interest in being here. I go, what about you? I go, I'm tired. I do not want to be here. And I just kept it real. And the thing is, it was okay, though. So like in New England, Nate Ebner, he was a special teams guy, baller special teams guy, played rugby, played in the Olympics. A couple other cats, and I'd sit at their locker. I'd be like, guys, what are we doing here? Like, we have to go out and practice. I feel like trash.
Yeah.
But this was my way. So I've worked with a sports psychologist. We worked with a team, and he goes, you're one of very few that can do that. So most people have to fake it and be like, I feel great. I feel this. I feel that. My way of feeling awesome was telling everyone how terrible I felt. Like, I needed that. Like, I needed it. And then, because people would always, they go, Wood, I don't get, you said you felt terrible, and then you're like running the best routes of your life.
Right.
Now, I also was playing chess with you is what I was doing.
Okay, Michael Jordan. All right.
I'm going to say all this, and I'll say it to the linebacker. I say it to the linebackers all the time. Like, guys, I feel terrible. I can't move. And I'll tell you what. Let's not act like those guys didn't listen to that. And so what I would do is I'd say how terrible I felt. But when it doesn't matter how bad I did feel. Even if I did, I was going to figure it out once we snapped the ball. I don't even care if it's individual. I don't care if it's one-on-ones against the linebackers in camp. When it's competition time, I'm going to make you pay. I'm going to do everything now, you may make me pay on some stuff, but like, I'm going to try to ruin you. Like, that was my whole goal. Like, I got to ruin them. And
I love it.
I mean, I was undrafted, guys. Like, everything I did, I had to do everything I could.
Yeah, should bring your shoulder.
Absolutely. Guys, I came back after year 9, ended up getting hurt in Baltimore, but my whole goal, I was like 6 months out, maybe 6 or 7 months out of an ACL. And I was wearing a knee brace, and we were in OTAs, and I was back to doing everything. I remember we're in red area. This is at Baltimore.
Yeah.
They split me out, put a slant, and I score in the red zone. And I remember celebrating and screaming at the defense. And they were like, huh? I guess you didn't do that in Baltimore. Well, guess what? We did that wherever I was.
Yeah.
Like,
interesting.
Like, we're you guys are known for your defense.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care
if you're known for your defense. I don't care if you have Sizzle at D end. I don't care if Dubs is back there. Dubs knew it was coming though, because he knew that's how I operated. Yeah. And it wasn't an arrogant thing. It was like, no, we're here. And it was I wish that hamstring tendon didn't explode on me because I felt good that year. But like, I like doing it too when I'm coming off of injury at the age of 32, and I'm going to try to beat the brakes off you young cats.
I love it. I love it, man. That's dope.
Go ahead, Smitty.
No, my last thing here is I can't let you go though without you. You kind of teased us earlier about the Big O or Coach O and Tom Brady fight story. Can you share that here? Is that a shareable story or no?
I mean, it wasn't fight, like it was on the sideline. It wasn't a fist fight. Tyquan Underwood ran a route like an in return, like a return route. Yep. We were in the red zone.
Whip, old school whip.
Yeah. China. Yeah, but on the back end, right? And he Tom was flipping out on him because Quan wasn't. It was like, I don't know if it was his first game playing, but like he hadn't been playing. So, and Tom would do that. Tom would test people.
Yeah.
I remember when he tested me. We were playing against Baltimore. It was the third game I was back, and I had over like 100 yards all purpose. Like I was playing pretty good. And he just laid into me. It was a check down, threw it at my feet. And he like started. And we're at this is the national zone. It wasn't a regional game.
Yeah, right.
So like we had Nance or something like that. And I'm like, you're really going to do this on national television? It's 3rd and 5, and he threw it underneath my feet, right? And I didn't know you weren't supposed to do this at the time. But he's just MFing me, and I look at it, and I'm in my helmet walking back as a guy that's only played 3 games in New England and had 0 film before that. Yeah. I look and I go, mm-mm. I just shake my head at him. Like, don't do that to me. I'm a man. Don't do that to me. I know. I didn't know you weren't supposed to. I didn't I was just like, you're disrespecting me. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do that.
You were just in the moment, man to man.
I was like,
hey, bro, like,
how am I going to catch that under the ground? And I was like, no. I was like, this one's not on me, dog. Like, don't do that to me. I like kind of just looked at him. I shook my head.
Chill.
And after that, we never had a problem. But
so what was he mad about? You ran too deep or what?
You didn't die.
I don't know. I was an easy target. It was game 3, JB. Come on now. Well, he probably said, oh, you were scooting back, but it's like he threw it in the ground. Like I couldn't catch it. And I was like, this ain't real. And I just didn't know you weren't supposed to do that. But we had a great relationship after that and so on. Like
so him and Bill O'Brien.
He did that to Tyquan. Well, he threw it over, and Billy O's like, Tom, that was not a good throw. Basically, like that was because it was not a good throw. And let's be honest, that didn't happen often though. But it wasn't a good throw. And Billy O and him are like face to face, like spitting in their face. They're screaming so loud. Hoyer has to get in, the backup quarterback has to get in between them. It was out of control. And I personally loved it. I'm just sitting there watching.
You did.
You think I'm going to get in between that? No.
Like, watching it.
That yes. And the thing is, Tom was great. So like Tom was just so competitive. Like he wasn't meaning to ruin you. It's just he was so competitive and the thing didn't work. So that's how he did it. Philip was the same way. I remember we were in Denver or at home against Denver my first year. I run a screen pass. Philip, it's a chip screen. We get like 5 yards. It just didn't work. They snuffed it out a little bit. And Philip, being animated as Philip is, he's like, run there, run there. I walk over, I go, I couldn't run there. I was like, how am I going to run there? I'm going to cut back into a linebacker and die? And he started, Woody, you're never wrong, are you? I go, I'm never wrong? I go, you're the one that's trying to tell a running back where to run. So we are yelling back and forth. If JB, you might know who Nick Hardwick is, the center. He was our center, all pro, unbelievable. So Phil and I were like E-Dub and us three were like, and Nick were like tight. So me and one of my best friends are on national television because Peyton Manning's playing. We're yelling at each other, like just degrading each other. And Nick Hardwick has to separate us, and we have to call a timeout.
What?
We have to call a timeout because me and Phil are fighting. Later on in the game, like the next possession, I run an angle route and score a touchdown. I don't even look at him. I won't even look at him. We're on the sideline. He walks by me. It's not like, hey, good throw, good route. I don't even look at him. He doesn't look at me. Guys, we didn't talk.
That's football. See,
we didn't talk until we're in the training room after, and he just walks in, probably ice on his shoulder or something, just in his compression shorts or something. He goes, you know I love you, don't you? I go, yeah, but you were wrong. I was like, but you didn't know what you were talking about.
You're still wrong, right? Like I love you too, but you're still wrong.
I go, but I love you too. And I go, we're gonna agree to disagree on that one.
Philip is so funny, man.
Hey, you're a perfect candidate, man. I can't thank you enough for hopping on here, man.
Great.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Oh shit, we gotta do it during the season, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna dive into comedy or something. I can see it.
Yeah, you funny as hell.
You're like that quiet comment, like AJ Hawk and like
JB. No one knows about this though, because when I was in New England, they were like, not that I'm like the funniest guy. I'm not claiming that, but in New England, people are like, huh, like
you played football.
No one knew about what Edelman was talking about because they're like, oh, Danny just walks around, wouldn't talk to him. Yeah, guys, because you're firing people every 5 minutes. You think I'm going to talk to you? I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, you're the perfect candidate for a segment we do, man. We call it Hell Yeah, Hell No.
Ooh.
So we can need a hell yeah or hell no out of you after we ask this question. So, Smitty, go ahead if you want the first one.
All right, hell yeah or hell no. Are you a top 5 white skilled player of all time? Take your time. Take your time.
I mean, so
think about it. Think about
so
it.
if we say run, I'm trying to think because of receivers.
Yeah. You got, Steve Largent.
People are going to hate me for that. They're going to be like,
nah, I need to hear it. I want to hear it.
It's got to be, yeah. I mean, like, so.
Hell yeah.
I mean, but you have to think about it. Like, CMC is a different breed.
All right.
I mean, I also didn't play in that time, but, like, he's a different breed.
Yeah.
Like, Wes was a different breed. Jules, but I mean, I got to think that I kind of was too.
He was a baller now.
Like how many guys?
Yeah.
This is. I can say this now that I'm retired, and this is no form of. But like, if we're gonna go off of like numbers and like numbers of like 40, like guys, I was in the 4.3s, so like that's not slow, and so. And I
know what's hilarious, man.
But everyone like thinks because I was put in a box. It's like he wasn't.
Yeah, Jordy Nelson. Yeah, Steve Largent. I'm just
Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson was who I thought. Largent was a baller, but I mean
Cooper Kupp now. I mean, even though he's done. He's done.
You could bump me out if you go off of some stats, but like
Peyton Hillis.
Watch the tape, though. Watch the tape. No,
Peyton
got hurt.
What's the boy's name in New Orleans that plays everything?
Oh, tight end quarterback.
He's good. Taysom's good, but I just felt like I was different than a lot.
You were more impactful. Like what you did.
You said it. I didn't say it. I felt like I felt like with what I did, I felt like we made it tough on teams. When you put Gates and I on the same side, what are you going to do?
Oh man, nothing. And shout out to Gates, by the way, Hall of Famer.
Yes.
I got one for you. Hell yeah, hell no. Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer.
Woo!
I don't even want to answer. This isn't even close.
Thank you.
It's not, guys. Okay. If now we're getting in a discussion, okay?
This is real shit, right?
So, I played with the greatest of all time. I played with the greatest of all time.
Yep.
Yeah, you got perspective. All right, go.
He's not crazy below him. Guys, he didn't. So the thing with Phillip, I know you guys are going to hate this. The thing with Phillip, he didn't have an organization set up. Guys, Tom didn't have to do anything. Like, he did, but like I'm saying, like, he had the structure. Now, he still made it work in Tampa, but that would have been exhausting to do that for 20 years without some. We knew we were getting fired if we didn't do something correct. In San Diego, it wasn't like that, guys.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I've got to be careful how I say it. In New England, you always knew the best player was going to be out there. And I'm not going to go further than that because I don't want to talk down. I love my time in San Diego. It was one of my most favorite times. But you knew with the beyond a shadow of a doubt if it's 3rd and 3 and the game's on the line. Now, you kind of still knew that in San Diego, but like your best players are going to be in there no matter what. You're not going to – Bill wasn't a guy that was like, oh, well, we drafted him in the 2nd round, so he's going to play. What? Like that's not how Bill stuck around. So there was like this, every single person on the team knew what to do and knew what the people around them were doing. In other places, I'm not going to name teams, that's not the case. Not everyone knows what to do. So think about this. And it sucked because he still had it. And I'm not even going to say the name. But in New England, if someone ran an in cut and didn't come friendly and drifted up, and Tom threw a pick because of that, that guy's not playing anymore. At other places, if that happens, it's like, oh, that quarterback sucks. Huh? Did you watch the film? Did you watch the receiver not come friendly? Because if that receiver comes friendly, he's not throwing a pick. He's just not. And so, like, I was able to see Phil, man, some of the times I had with Phil was the best. We called it backyard football. We'd get a first down on 3rd and 5. I remember Christmas Eve against the Raiders. We were so low. We had so many injuries. Him and I are talking in the backfield because I knew what my route was. I go, do you really want that? Because I knew I was like, I'm going to beat this guy. I go, do you really want that, or you want me to go to the other side and run a chip sneak? So across, just because they're not going to expect it. We killed someone on it. We get after. We're in the huddle looking at each other, laughing because we're playing playground football.
Yeah.
And Phillip also never took one note. I've never seen someone with photographic memory like him in my life. And he'd be like, hey, Duddy, he was our film guy, video guy. Hey, Duddy, can you go back in, I think it was 2013. This D coordinator was at this place and we played them. Can you go back to that clip? And then what do you think happened that next week? Same exact thing. We're playing against the Bengals in the playoffs. I'm hurt. Everyone's hurt. I have a reroute out to the sideline, and it's 3rd and 5 or something. We're literally in mid cadence. The ball snapped. He goes, "What do you run a sneak?" And it can, so anyone knows a sneak is across the ball. A read is the other side. And I hear it, and I'm like, let's go. He said it, so I'm not getting in trouble. Right. I run the sneak. We convert it, 3rd down, and a huge 3rd down. We end up scoring on that drive, and we win the playoff game. Like, some of the stuff he did was wild. So, like, that was the easiest, I've ever seen because I saw it personally. Now, not everyone's seen that. So I understand some people being like, no, he's not. He had turnovers. Like, well, the thing with Phil is Phil's like, I'm going to throw a couple extra picks because I'm going to try to win. Some guys at the end of games are like, well, we're down by 2 touchdowns. I don't want to throw a pick. He's going to try to force it in there. If there's time on the clock, he's like, let's score a touchdown. We still got a chance. 4 seconds left. We'll get the onside. I'll throw a Hail Mary. Like, that's his belief system. But I can see why some people may argue, but he's not far from the GOAT.
I'm so glad you said this, Danny, because I just had an argument with my amazing co-host the other day, and I thought the same thing. I thought Philo, I'm like, come on, are we watching different tape here? And JB, well, I don't know. Yeah. I'm
JB,
like, no,
he's let me say this. He's a real one.
Hey.
Now the guy, both those guys, we all know can't run out of their shadow. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
Some of the slowest human beings I've ever seen. But, man.
Sling it.
Hey, let me ask you last thing, man. I can't thank you enough. You killed it. Hell yeah or hell no? You're going to get rid of that green thing behind you.
No, guys, this is...
You know why, though? You know why, though?
I don't know why. Why is that?
The green dildos are taking over. The green dildos are taking over.
Guys, I mean, we got some not. We got
a green chair, too. You got the green dildo colored chair.
Oh, 100% I do. But now I didn't know. I haven't seen that. My wife and I are going to have some conversation.
Everybody's throwing it. They're throwing the green dildo at the WNBA game. Every game they're throwing it on the court.
Hey,
this is a real thing, Danny.
We're not heart seeing on the last one. That touched my heart. Made me giggle a little.
Made me chuckle.
Hey,
made me chuckle. Just a
Danny, shit, no, I can't thank you enough. We got to do it again, man. We got to have you out during the football season, man. Follow Danny on X and man, can't thank you enough for hopping on here, man. I tried to hold on to you for as long as I could because I'm trying to sneak Weddle in here to fucking surprise you, but he's got practice and shit. He's out here.
He's doing that old coaching thing.
Yeah, I know. So he'll be on our show every Monday during the season. So we got
have me on sometime during the season. I'd love to. I love talking ball.
No doubt. It's a done. I appreciate you, brother. You and your wife, man. All success, and hopefully we'll have you on soon, brother.
Sounds good, fellas. Have a good one.
You too, brother. Appreciate it. Danny Woodhead, everybody. Legendary.
That's one of my favorite interviews of all time right there. Favorite guest.
So is that number one? Did he take over?
I got to sit back and really reflect, but he's definitely in the conversation. He's in there. Humor, great stories, knows the game, obviously. Come on now, Danny Woodhead. Love it. Now we got another amazing guest. We're going back to back. No break, JB. You can't piss, no coffee. You got to stay on because the living legend himself, the Korean Koseo, the knower of all things, the walking encyclopedia, the boxing maniac, the football enthusiast, the hater of basketball, the one and only Steve Kim is in the building. Bring him on.
Morning.
Good morning.
Are you inebriated, intoxicated, feeling under the weather, a little groggy?
He'll go.
No, I mean, well, first of all, great night at Phil Trainey's yesterday. That was a very good time that we had, and it's always great though, isn't it, Coach? When Phil comes out and shares a few stories, Tommy Lasorda, Howie Long, Lyle Alzado, great conversation. Henry Ramirez showed up. Manuk, my guy from Ring Magazine, the great Doug Krikorian showed up. Doug Fisher, editor of Ring Magazine, but when Phil tells the stories, I can hear Phil's stories 500 times, and they're always funny, especially the Tommy Lasorda ones, which we won't get into. But, yeah, I was okay. I had a lot of water in between. I worked out in the morning, got the back exercises today. I'm good. I'm good to go.
Back at it. Yeah, I had to drive 2 hours home.
Well, that's a little different, yeah.
And you don't work out, Jason. You don't jump rope anymore. Like, you're not disciplined at all anymore. You used to jump rope every morning. Used to get your green juice. Now you just wake up, smoke, drink, don't do any workout. Steve is so active. That's why I can appreciate Steve because no matter what he does at night, he's so disciplined and locked in. He's going to work out. He's going to drink right. And that's why he has that energy. So,
first thing in the morning, I think I always try to work out by no later than 6:30. That's the latest. And every day I do at least a certain amount of Mike Tyson push-ups at the beginning, if not throughout, because that gets your heart rate going. And as soon as you get your sweat going, you're good.
Yeah.
Doug Krikorian last night. Smitty, you're too young to know, but Doug used to write. I'd wake up Saturday morning after high school football game. Friday, haven't played Friday, and I knew I had a good game or whatever. I couldn't wait to see Doug Krikorian's write up about me. So I was like, oh, so I told him last night because I was like, you don't know, you wrote about me so many times, but it was in 92, 3, 4. And so the dude's sharp as hell, but he's like he used to cover like Kareem and Bill Russell. And he's covered them all.
Corian was one of the few writers. Every year he would write an article interviewing Wilt Chamberlain, who would rip Kareem. It was like an annual thing. And Doug had guts, man. He used to say Kareem is old. He's not rebounding. He can't. I mean, he used to flat out say this guy looks like an old man. But he'd also give him credit. The famous story with Doug is when he was covering the Rams, they had this great all-pro linebacker by the name of Isaiah Robertson. He's famous for this NFL clip where Earl Campbell just ran through him, but he was a really good player. I guess he wrote a few things Isaiah didn't like, and Isaiah literally chased him around the Rams practice field. And I said to him one time, did he catch you? He says, no, they held him back, but I was able to run away for a little bit. And I said, that's probably why you were ripping him, because if he couldn't catch you, he ain't catching Walter Payton. But the guy was one of the
power lifter, right? Power lifter when he was young. Power lifter when he was young.
He used to lift weights, yes. He used to be able to bench 375, and he was only like slightly over 200. But he was a guy that was not afraid to say stuff.
Hey, the only reason I bring him up is because he covered boxing and stuff as well. Covered all these fights, and he was like, he was just out there arguing. All boxing guys last night. Steve had his entourage, guys that came, that trainers and Henry Ramirez and all these guys. He was like, Mike Tyson's the best out there. Nobody wanted to fuck with Mike Tyson at 212. And he was like, Mike Tyson, you've never seen a guy like Mike Tyson as fast. I was in there with Mike Tyson. He was scary as fuck right here at training. I'd interview him. He would tell some Mike Tyson story, so it was funny. It was a good time. Steve, Danny Woodhead just had an hour with us. Unbelievable. Is he the top 5 all-white team?
Well, I think he was very good. I mean, you're all time. That means like Raymond Berry, Steve Largent, McCaffrey. I think he was very good, but we have Hall of Famers that are going to be.
Well, I think the question was skill players, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. But it's probably easier if you say running back. He has a better chance, probably.
Well, the pure tailback, there's not that many of them.
Nah, you got Riggins, Zonka, CMC. Remember Tim Dwight?
Tim Dwight was very fast. Ran a 4.2.
Tim Dwight was a freak.
4.25.
Yeah, Tim Dwight was a freak. But anyway, all right, Steve, we got brass tacks here. Smitty, and let's dive right into it. Jerry Jones does not have confidence that star pass rusher Micah Parsons will play game 1, Steve. Do you think that's the poll question? Do you think Micah plays game 1 for the Cowboys?
Well, if you take Jerry's word for it, I guess not. Newey Scruggs a couple days ago broke it down that eventually they come to an agreement. But again, as I said on Tuesday, Emmitt Smith in 1993 missed the first 2 games. Right. And then when they went 0-2, Jerry came to his senses. So I'm not really an insider, but I just get the underlying sense, guys. As good as Micah has been and is, he's thinking to himself, what am I really getting in the postseason? I really believe that that's in the back of his mind. I actually think he has buyer's remorse over Dak Prescott.
I've been alluding to it. You paid the guy too much too quick. I'm just telling you. 60 mil.
Keep in mind what I told you about 7 months ago, guys. I know someone that's pretty connected throughout the years with the Cowboy organization, and they had a meeting or they were told by somebody, if Micah leaves, outside of Sundays, there's probably less than 5 people in that building that are going to actually miss him. So there are some other things in the background. I
hear it, but he's a top 5 DN in the game. So listen, a locker room, everybody's not gonna be best friends. I had teammates I didn't like, but when we get on that field, we brothers at the end of the day. So I don't know, man. I just feel like you don't pay them, and who do you get then? Like what's the at the end of the day? Do you not want the best players at the best positions on your team? And I get the playoff conversation, but that's not all on Micah. That's not all on anybody. Your team, for whatever reason, Jerry Jones has not reached the pinnacle in 30 years. So I don't know which individual. I don't know if it's the players or if Jerry needs to look himself in the mirror and figure out a different way or better way to organize the team, get different staff members. I don't know what the solution is, but like we keep just throwing at the players. Mike is a double-digit sack guy every single year he's been in the league. I don't know. I mean, of course, every player has their flaws, so he can be better against the run. I'm aware of that. But this guy has done his job. So I just think like pay the man. Like the market is the market. Every other guy has gotten paid, other than our guy Trey from the Bengals. But we all agree that that's crazy too. So I just don't get it.
There's a question I have to combat it. The only thing I'm saying is they're going to have the highest paid player in the NFL, top 5 wideout paid, top 5 corner. Diggs is top 5 corner pay, and now you'll have the second or maybe third highest non-paid quarterback in Micah. Did they pay him more than Myles Garrett? It'll be the question, I guess. So that is where you're at. And
but if I'm Micah, that's not Micah. Has nothing to do with me.
No. I get all that. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna have all that, and you missed the playoffs last year, and maybe will again this year.
And your boy's not a top 5 corner no more. It's Sauce Gardner, Patrick Surtain, Marlon Humphrey, Jalen Ramsey, and Denzel Ward.
Well, that makes it even worse. That means you're overpaying him. I'm just telling you. What I think Coach's point is, you can't have most of your salaries, or a lot of it, or too much of it.
5 guys,
a half dozen players.
Yeah, 4 guys. Or
you
5
know,
guys. I don't know. That's the whole thing I'm saying. I just don't know if you can keep paying these guys.
I don't know. That's why it's so important now. When you have a rookie quarterback contract on the books and that guy's starting, you have a window of about 3-4 years where you have an advantage because you're not paying that guy $50 to $60 million, right? If you're on that rookie contract as a quarterback and you're good right off the bat, that's probably like at least 4 or 5 extra good players that you could slot somewhere else. So it does matter. Look, Micah's going to get his money somewhere. It doesn't have to be Dallas. It's not like it's Dallas or bust. All these people singing a sad song for him. Like, look, he's going to go either to Dallas and get paid, or there's 31 other franchises that he has an option from. That's life in the big city.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, moving on to another topic that was kind of trending yesterday. Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel jumped into a scrum of players, I guess, at yesterday's practice where with the Commanders. There's a fight was breaking out, and Vrabel was trying to break it up. And once he got out the pile, he had a bloody face. So I'm actually not surprised. We know what type of guy Vrabel is. You know what I'm saying? Scrappy, fiery. No players got ejected. I think it was a friendly fire situation. One of his guys accidentally hit him or whatever. But just, I guess, quick reaction to this.
Oh, there's no doubt. If it came down to having an MMA tournament between coaches, it would be him and Mike McDaniel. No, just kidding. Dan Campbell.
Yeah, him and Dan Campbell are the two.
That'd be a hell of a fight, Steve. Like, I'm actually paid to watch that.
That'd be the NFL, UFC, MMA World Championship heavyweights.
Who you going with, though, Steve?
That's a tough one. I think Vrabel's done some training, so he'd have an advantage, but Dan's a roughneck. You know, Dan Campbell, that's my guy.
They'd bite your kneecap off.
Yeah, he'd bite your kneecap. That's what he would do.
Here's the thing. You can now, Smitty, though, contrary to belief from yesterday's show, he can now legally go.
Yeah.
Smelling salts are bad.
Long as it's his. Long as
it's yours. Exactly, which is fine. So I can go buy me 100 bags and bring it with me. Cool.
Yeah, bring them. I'm going to have them all over. I'm going to have them in a little those little gay pouches that you guys wear?
If I was one of the lower paid players, I would buy a whole batch from Costco. And right before the game, fellas, right here, I'm the plug. $25 a thing.
Yeah, I need some, Steve. I haven't sniffed one since college, but I need some.
Hey, don't get high off your own supply. God,
Steve, man, have you ever done it really wakes you up though? That shit works.
It does. Look, they banned those in boxing years ago. And I see why, because look, when you're concussed, you can still function, although you shouldn't. And this is the problem with the standing 8 count and smelling salts. If you're going to keep guys on their feet who should really be kind of like ending a fight, and you keep them upright for another 4 or 5 rounds, you could actually really hurt a guy bad. And I think it's the same theory in football. But to think that athletes don't use stimulants, I think is incredibly naive.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah. I love to see Vrabel. I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Say it.
I think that Drake May is going to have another good year, and he'll have a breakout year.
Also, you're a believer now.
Well, I'm not a believer.
You're a believer.
So he's going to be the guy go against with the sophomore slump rule. Yeah, because you know why?
Because he's white.
Coach.
He's white. He's white. Number one, but number two,
Okay,
He's the
that
guy
always
that
matters.
He's the guy that don't care, Smitty. Like, you get that vibe from him. He don't care because he's not supposed to be good. He's like Danny Woodhead at quarterback. Like, nobody's
Danny
affected.
Woodhead at quarterbacks.
But yeah, he's Danny Woodhead at quarterback. Nobody cares. I'm at block. Got a new head coach. We're not supposed to even be in the top 3 in the East. And he's gonna ball. I just have a gut feeling. Go ahead, Steve.
I like what the Patriots did. They got that little slot receiver that has a lot of speed out of Washington State. He's Williams. Travion Henderson looks like he's going to be used out of the backfield. He's going to be a matchup nightmare. They have significantly upgraded their offensive roster. Look, no disrespect to Bill Belichick, but what he did offensively the last, I would say, 4 years post Tom Brady, it was bizarre, from his coordinator choices for Mac Jones, for who he added, just the overall composition of the roster. They had the worst group of skill players in the league. Stanley Morgan was not walking through that door. Irving Fryer was not. Deion Branch wasn't walking through that door. He's got some. By the way, guys, I want to address something. I've been watching some of the training camp videos, and I know they're just training camp. I kept hearing for 6 months, well, if Cam Ward came out in this draft, he'd be the 7th best quarterback. I thought that was a sack of when I'm looking at the way some of these guys look, and again, it's just training camp, I will make a prediction. Cam Ward will be better than at least half the guys who went in first round last year.
Woo! Hold on, name them. Name them, though. Don't just say that.
J.J. McCarthy. I was never sold on him. Okay. A certain guy out of Chicago who has a certain nickname that's catching fire. Can I get the sound bite? Sound effect?
Come on, Bailey. Come on, Bailey.
Bailey, hurry up.
Bailey, come on. Come on.
Jesus, Bailey. The timing's off. Omaha. We're calling that shit off. All right. Drake May, we shall see.
He said we're stuck. Something happened. We're stuck. So he's going to figure it out.
All right. So the thing is, the guy that I think is better than everyone thought, including me, and I think is going to be the surprise of that whole class, and is Bo Nix. When you watch Bo Nix, he's incredibly decisive. He's an extension of Sean Payton. And, Coach, I read something on ESPN. I think it's going to be part of a book from Seth Wickersham. I love Seth. He does great work. One of the things that Payton does is that he takes every quarterback in the draft and he adds up their number of snaps. And he does a percentage. How many times are you getting sacked? How many times are you throwing an INT? And how many times are you fumbling? And the lower number percentage you have is like a golf score. By far from last year's draft, the lowest number of bad things happening by percentage was Bo Nix by a good amount. You know who had the highest amount of all those guys? By far. Caleb Williams. Yeah.
Oh.
So.
What's his name?
There we go. So anyway.
Boom.
I'll take Cam a little time. I still think they got to work on the quick game. Probably still needs a true number one. But when I keep hearing, well, Cam would have been the 7th best. No, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have. I'm just telling you. No, he would not have. He's probably been about the 3rd.
Oh, Cam.
All I hear, though, every day, 12 days straight on ESPN is Shedeur Sanders. I haven't heard a fucking peep for Cam Ward. Cam Ward just going about his business.
I love that.
He's in the
going about his business. Just going about his business.
Coach, that's what I love, though. That is what he's under the least amount of pressure ever for an overall number 1 pick at quarterback. I think it's an ideal situation for him.
JB, none of these rookie quarterbacks in camp are doing like anything negative at all. Like, you can't control media. Media's going to Shedeur has the Sanders last name. They're going to talk about him. Regardless. It's just
crazy for the fifth string and 5th rounder.
It just right now Steve knows this. We're in that weird phase of the year where like football hasn't quite started yet. There's no NBA. It's just baseball.
I can't wait to watch Shedeur. I'm fascinated. Smitty, I said this to Whitlock about 2 months ago, or right after the draft. I said Shedeur Sanders is the most intriguing story of August.
Thank you.
I cannot wait till tomorrow.
Yes.
I hope the NFL Network's actually showing that game. I got to check my guide, but let's not lie. He is a content machine for people like us.
Yes. Let's be real.
Good,
Jason.
bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch that game, Smitty.
We should have did a fucking palooza for it almost, but it's all good. Like a little mini palooza, but it's all good.
We can do a live show.
Nah, I'm not doing no more shows, but yeah.
Do a live show tomorrow night.
If I come on, I'll come on for pleasure, just to eat and watch. I'm not doing going on break.
Well, August 23rd, we're doing a week 0 palooza. Farmageddon, Iowa State, Kansas State, pivotal Big 12 battle. Rocco Becht against Avery, the White General Johnson.
We're doing onion rings, man. We're doing wings. We're doing barbecue burgers.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Barbecue baked beans.
Horrible game. Steve, I want to dive into something right now we have to discuss. Emergency meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Major League Baseball threw out a female ump. And I got a major issue with it, but I want to hear your take. I already know Smitty's take. I want to hear your take. And I haven't even talked to Smitty about it at all, and I already know his take. I want to hear your take because this shit is a mockery.
Where have you gone, Joe West? Where have you gone, Dutch Leonard? Where have you gone, Don Denkinger? I have a question. Did she actually grade out the highest and then was just naturally elevated? Or is this a DEI? Just an honest question. Inquiring mind.
I find it hard. Smitty.
Why are we asking that question, though? I'm just curious.
Because he's a female, Smitty. That's why. Come on.
So if the name was John Powell, we wouldn't even blink. We wouldn't bat an eye.
No.
The fact that she's
you're right, Smitty. We wouldn't because of natural
that she's not qualified. Do you see what we're doing, Steve?
Yeah, we're asking hard, tough, truthful questions.
Smitty, I got a question to you.
Don't ask me nothing, please.
Why are we trying it? That's the question that no one seems to be able to answer me. They just keep asking me the same question. If it was Johnny, well, if my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle, but she's not. Why is the question I have to this lady being thrown in there? Because it does matter. And D. Jones, yes, her eyes are not as good as ours. That's a fact. It's a fact. So,
no, it's not.
It is a fact. Yeah, it is.
From what I read, she's been grinding for years, like
I don't give a fuck.
Going up the ranks.
I don't care how good she's fucking been grinding.
Was she the highest rated?
Where's the score, Smitty? Where's the score? Where's the score? Where's the score? Where's the scores at it? I want to see her rankings versus the men.
Did you do any research? Did you look it up?
Yeah, we did.
Or did you just see that a woman's name was here and it immediately went in?
No, we actually did.
No research. I know you didn't. Don't lie.
No, we actually did because this was a debate yesterday. Shaun Salisbury and I got into a heated debate about it. Shaun defended it, and I asked him, and I had to ask him why. And here's the reasons I have, and I broke all this down. So she's used to playing, behind the plate versus females in the softball league underhand. Then she went to minor leagues, right? There is no 6'8" Aaron Judge coming to the plate facing Ohtani, who's throwing 103. So guess what? Yeah, eyes do work, D. Jones. She can't grasp just physically.
She can't do it. Okay, go.
6'8". Do you know that the strike zone changes on 6'8", Smitty, with a 102-mile-an-hour fastball than it does with a fucking underhand pitch of a 5'5" broad? Throwing it at a 5'5" broad. Do you know the fucking strike zone changes?
Now I can't see the motherfucker's too tall now. Too short. So first of all, everybody's 6'8".
So where's the strike zone on Aaron?
Is everybody 6'8", homie? Is everybody 6'8"? Or you naming two outliers?
She knows where it is?
You naming two? Do you know?
No.
You naming two outliers, homie.
I will say this.
No. Major League Baseball average player.
Stop reaching. You're mad because you have a vagina.
The average player in baseball is not bigger than a
fucking vagina.
Hold on. The average player in baseball is not bigger than a softball woman?
I didn't say that. They're not all fucking 6'8" basketball players, homie.
Okay.
She's not stupid. It doesn't take a genius to understand that.
Coach, to be fair, most umpires, they're not breaking up. They're not there to be Richard Steele or Kenny Bayless.
Thank you.
No,
if a guy rushes the mound,
you jumped the gun, Steve.
Already behind the catcher.
Steve, you jumped the gun, Steve. We haven't even dove into a fight breaking out at the fucking plate.
Nah, but I'm just,
Yeah, because Smitty's going to defend that too. She's going to, all right, guys, stop.
Sports is soft now. These motherfuckers not fighting like that. It's not a big deal. This ain't hockey. How many times are they really fighting and clear?
All right, Smitty.
You know when they clear the bitch now, they don't fight, homie.
All right,
Get real.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep defending DEI.
When's the last fight, Jason?
Hold
When's
on.
the last real fight in baseball?
No. Another question. Hold on. Another question. Aaron Boone's been kicked out of some games lately for the Yankees
for yelling
at the who?
Not fucking fighting.
At who?
Umpire. Okay.
The umpire. So guess what? Here. Let me reenact this, Smitty. You play her since you want to be her so bad.
I'm not to play a girl. You do you, and I'm not helping you out at all. You do you.
What's her name?
Jen or some shit. I don't know.
Jen, goddammit. Jen, what you fucking cunt? You got the fucking ball. That was a goddamn ball way out of the goddamn. The ball was over here. Fucking Jen.
And guess what happened now? Guess what happened?
You went all Earl Weaver there. I mean,
now guess what? Now guess what, Steve? Boone's on suspension. He fucking is sexist. He's a fucking womanizer. He's a fucking now he can't even coach in a man's league.
Well, don't say cut. I wouldn't use the word cut. Probably.
No, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we call men that. We call men UMSAT, homie. Yeah, that's what we do in Major League Baseball. They call them that.
Not today, though.
Yeah. So now I got to change my whole mindset.
No, you
it's like,
don't.
yeah,
no,
I do.
You don't.
Yeah, it is. That's why
No,
Jeff
you
Fisher
don't.
got fired. Jeff Fisher's favorite word.
They go with women refs all the time. Stop it, homie. All the time.
Jeff Fisher got fired because he didn't want to simulate and not call Michael Sam the FA word. Let's be real. That's true. Sorry. So he used that word a lot, like I did on the field. Fuck with players. Guess what? He said the wrong thing to the wrong person because he really was gay.
Well, Coach, I have
and guess what?
But you got to learn how to be more mature, JB. And just because you used to say some shit back in the fucking 90s, don't mean that you got to keep saying. Learn how to grow, homie. Don't use that word.
Oh, well, if you want to go there, there's a certain word that's very incendiary that people keep using. Come on now. I thought words were just words, right?
No, they're not. They're not. Words aren't just words. I never said that.
Hypocrite now.
No, I'm not. No, words aren't just words. I'm staying on what I'm saying. Words aren't just words.
So
words aren't just words.
But again, I always hear
about the N-word. I said too. We don't need to be using it as much as we use it either. But it's not for Steve or JB to set the tone. We that's not for y'all to say that.
So what about
you know what's funny, Smitty? You're right. And here's the thing, though, and I've always said I never use the word with Smitty. I will tell you this, but when they say it's a term of endearment, no, it's not. No, it's not. The way it's used, and to that point, if manager Coach JB goes, "Hey, you fucking word that rhymes with bunt," there's a context to the way he's not actually calling her.
That's my point. That's my point.
But no, honestly, but he is though. When you're the example we just showed, you just did stand up, fucking going off. You're saying it in an angry manner. So
right,
that's what it is, baseball. That's what it is.
JB got an argument. I said, "Man, you motherfucking bitch." No, I'm saying bitch in a way that's fucking fight worthy.
That's exactly what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying, Smitty. It's a pro sport. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's what he's saying. He can't say it now because he's a female sitting there.
I'm saying he should have said it anyway.
Why? That's men's sports, homie.
I'm saying
we didn't fight in locker rooms, homie, in football.
You're talking about players now. I'm talking about fucking umpires.
Everybody, coaches, everybody.
Earl Weaver comes out there in an argument.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I respectfully disagree with that. Oh.
Yeah, like we got to be like, now because Smitty said we got to be nice. Well, okay.
Be nice, but you ain't got to say
Jen.
the F-A word and CU. It's just certain words that's common sense.
Homie, you're changing. You're trying to change.
I'm not trying to change shit.
You're trying to change a man's
sport. You're the outlier. You're the guy that just said where the fuck you want to say.
You're trying to change how men are.
Ask you guys this.
You're soft as shit. You're trying to change men, homie. You're trying to change how men act. You're trying to change how men are together. We're together.
You have no filter, Jason. That's the problem.
It don't matter. Men,
you're not the example of all men. You have zero filter, zero.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Hold on, though. Do you agree that women?
Hold on.
You agree that men and women shouldn't play sports together? Correct. All right. So hold on, though. So why don't women have their own spaces and men have their own spaces respectfully? No, they don't. Women need to be in everybody's fucking business. Everybody. They have to be involved in everybody's business. Every man's sport now. They need to be a coach in football. They need to be a basketball NBA.
That's where the money's
they need to be an NBA coach. They need to be a fuck them women,
Where the
homie.
money's at?
Fuck these women.
We
Fuck
may go
them.
to. Well, I don't know about that, coach.
Here
these
we go.
women.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Hey, guys,
No, hold on, Steve.
women.
Hold on, Steve.
They don't need to be
That's what I
around us
wanted,
in
Steve.
sports.
I
They
wanted
don't need
to
to be
get
around
until
us.
the truth comes out. He
They don't
said,
need to
"Fuck
be
these
around
women."
us in
That's
sports.
where it, thank you, Jason.
You know where
That's
I
where the truth's coming out. That's
You know
the
where I
problem.
Go ahead, Steve.
That's the go ahead, Steve.
You know where I think I would respect her? If a manager came out and just dog cussed her out like old Dick Williams or Tommy
Be
Lasorda.
fired.
No. And if she just looked at that guy and saying, "Sir, thank you for treating me like a man, and you're out of here," I'd be like, you know what? I respect that.
Because
But
she's
if
going to
you're-
cry. She's going to go
Yeah.
out and cry, file a grievance. He assaulted me verbally and all
didn't
this
use the
shit.
right pronoun.
Now we can't even be men in our own sports.
You know what's
Fellas.
crazy? You two are just making up every single worst case scenario situation that can possibly happen. And this lady has not even had a
It's
chance to
baseball.
fucking do it yet.
It's baseball.
Y'all
You
she
don't
don't-
think
she don't
there's
need
a-
a
You
chance.
and Steve brain
Smitty.
basically goes that route.
I
because
don't
y'all
understand.
women.
Smitty, I don't understand why you think she needs the chance,
You don't
though.
get pussy, Jason.
Hold on. I get a lot of it, too. This is real pussy.
I don't know.
Real
I don't know. From when I
real-
seen on your yacht 2 days ago, I don't know. what you
well,
mean now.
guess what? It's still pussy. Hey, but real pussy. Real
You had an
pussy.
alien on the yacht yesterday,
It's
homie.
still real pussy,
You had
homie.
fucking ET on the yacht. I don't know what that was.
All right, guys,
I
I
get
got
it.
a question.
Go ahead,
As
Steve.
football guys, this lady umpire does not really bug me either way. I'm not going to be watching it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I played baseball most of my adult life. I actually know a little bit more than people think. And baseball, one of the great lines from Beano Cook, God rest Beano Cook, true college football aficionado. So the Iranian hostages were finally freed in 1981 after about 400 days in captivity, right? And Bowie Kuhn, the commissioner, said, all of those brave Americans coming home, we're going to give them season tickets, every single one of them, to their favorite baseball team. And Beano Cook goes, my God, haven't those people suffered enough? But anyway, so this lady umpire does not really bother me all that much. Whatever. You know what does bug me? And you guys are football guys, and I'm an old school guy. Football is a gladiator sport. Would you two not agree? It's a gladiator sport. In theory.
Still is. Still very physical. Still is.
You have to get into a certain angry, demonic, savage state of mind. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, I know it's new. I don't want to be Statler and Waldorf. That's the two old guys on the Muppets, okay?
Mm.
If I'm one of the old school coaches, like a Parcells, Jimmy Johnson, I see now during the warm-ups where they're bringing all the families out, and they're all lined up behind a rope, and every single player is taking selfies, and, hey, honey, oh, my God. If I'm Parcells, I'd be like, guys, fellas, are we not getting ready to kill and knock someone's ass off or not?
Dick in the dirt. That's what
I
you
could not imagine Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor would tell his wife, honey, not today. Just stay your ass home. Even Reggie White, he'd say, honey, we'll go to church together. You're not coming on the field. We're not playing kissy poo. We're not doing that. Coach, would you have an issue? Come on, let's be honest.
The problem I have, I don't see why Smitty don't understand that they're trying to invade our space. This isn't an anomaly that we threw abroad in here to be a ref. She's trying to get into the space to be an ump in a man space. It's not like she's filling in and there was no other man. She is invading the space of men because they can. Nobody can tell them different, because if you do, you're sexist, you're misogynistic, you're fucking this and that.
Well, you think that's a part of it, having the families on the field and everyone taking
Yes.
families? I'm
Yes.
with it. Like a guy like Greg Lloyd said one of the greatest things ever. Because when I played youth ball and I saw other kids with their families and doing all that stuff, and I didn't have my dad, I said, I'm going to punish you right in front of your family. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to have your family feel bad for you. I was like, wow, what a savage beast. We need 45 men like that. I'm just telling you, I want a group of guys that I'm not saying not get married, not raise their families, but I want a group of guys that say, I would ask them in the combine interview. I have a question. Before the game, would you rather not see your family on the field, or would you be one of those guys taking group photos and playing kissy poo?
No,
I want a guy that says, no, them.
I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to be around nobody.
I'd be like, you know what, kid? You might be our type of guy.
When I prepared, I didn't want to be around nobody. I don't know about football. So I'm assuming Smitty and them did the same thing. He had to play D-line. He had to go attack an O-lineman. He had to go get sacks. I didn't want to be around nobody. We all had our headphones on, whatever we did in our pregame ritual. I didn't want to be around nobody other than just the team that was around me or my players. This is a whole nother thing. You're trying to tell us we have to change our whole mindset is what Smitty was just trying to tell us. We got to change our mindset now in a gladiator arena or an area of men. Like, I'm not trying to go fucking do Mac makeup. Those are for gay little boys who want to be around women. The same thing goes on this side, Smitty. This is a dyke lesbian who wants to be around men. Look at her. She's not feminine, homie. She's not a real woman. So you talk about getting pussy. Yeah, I fuck real bras with real pussy. Not a bra that wants to be a dude. Like, that's a problem, homie. That's a real problem. You don't see it. I don't understand it. It fucking blows my mind. I don't get it. Like, look at that. That's a fucking sexy bitch, ain't it?
This motherfucker said Mac makeup.
Now, Smitty, I have a question. You're the youngest guy
the only
here.
job women can do is Mac makeup.
All right. Well, Smitty, you says you're the youngest guy on this panel.
Yes, I am.
Would you rather prepare football the way Lawrence Taylor, Greg Lloyd, they did, or would you want your friends and family out there and you're taking selfies with them and, hey, I'll see you guys later. Oh, my God, you look so cute. Out of those two, how would you prepare?
I mean, if those are the two options and the way you said it both, the only option is the Lawrence Taylor route. I didn't have my family on the field. When my mom and them came to the games, I knew they were in the stands during my warm-up. I wouldn't even look. I would just kind of give like a hand like this just to let them know that I hear you. I know you're here, but I'm in my zone. I'm doing my thing. And then but everybody has their own routine though. So I know guys that would just play around all before the game and go out there and get 2 touchdowns, 10 catches, and 100-something. Some guys will cry before the game and get pissed off. Everybody
it irks me, Steve, because this is the thing we're dealing with in society right now every day. Like, we're trying to turn boys into girls, cut our dicks off. We're trying to do all this shit. We're teaching classes about little boys to be girls.
That's not happening no more. Your boys in Austin.
Bullshit. No, bullshit. This is it right here. This is the same shit, Smitty.
There's only 2 genders now.
Smitty, this is Chris Farley. Right here.
Yeah, you don't have to say that, Coach.
Chris Farley's refereeing. Chris Farley's refereeing. Chris Farley's the fucking umpire for the Major League Baseball now. God damn.
Hey, man, rest in peace to one of the funniest cats in history who died too quick, man.
Man, it's unbelievable, man. It's
down by the river.
Smitty wants to force this shit. Steve, real quick.
I just don't give a fuck.
I know that's the problem. That's the problem.
Like the gay topics that you always have to bring to the show.
That's the problem.
It's not even on my algorithm.
I know. That's the problem.
I don't give a fuck about it. Like,
that's the problem. You don't care. You don't care until they try to cut your son's dick off.
You want to change. That's the parenting. Parent your kids or it won't happen. You want to change everything. You want to talk about Hamas. You want to fix that shit. Fix shit in Iran. You want to fix the gay shit, LGBTQ. You want to fix women in sports. You want
American.
You want to raise kids better. You want to change the gas prices. You want America. You want to get the president right.
Yeah.
Be great in your area, Jason.
Gotta do that, Smitty.
You can't be great in everything, homie.
Smitty, I'm worried about Darnell Smith when he's 49. I'm worried about you at 49. At 49. Hey, a fighter at 49, they may be trying to cut your son's dick off.
Master of none, because you're too worried about too many topics, Jackson.
All right, Steve, to wrap it up with you, what do you think about this guy? He got caught throwing dildos.
That's a great transition, by the way.
Thank you, Steve. That was a good one.
God,
dildos. We got 2 guys throwing dildos. This guy, and there was a young brother. There he is.
So this has become a copycat crime.
It's a copycat thing. I'm going to go straight out and say the brother's gay. I'm going to straight out say that. And I think this young Hispanic cat's real feminine as well. I don't know what's going on. This seems to be either A, they're being paid to do it, or B, it's a trend.
I heard this is part of a promotional thing for a meme coin. That's what someone told me on Twitter, and they showed me the thing. And
yeah, I've been hearing about that, and I've been hearing about the betting. It's a betting situation apparently too. They've gotten more betting odds on the dildo, the next one to be thrown, over the actual WNBA game itself.
I told this to Whitlock a couple days ago. With Caitlin Clark's injury, the dildo has become the biggest story.
It has.
It's the summer of dildo in the WNBA.
It's taking over. It's taking over. It's taking over. It's taking over Smitty's favorite sport.
I believe every entrance to a WNBA arena for the rest of the season is going to look like TSA. They're going to have pat downs. dildo detectors.
You know that guy
all
that doesn't.
stuff.
You know that guy that at the Eagle game that didn't pat nobody down. They can't show that guy. He just.
Yeah.
That's what they say. They say that's the guy at the WNBA game because nobody. But Steve brought up a point last night at Phil Training's legendary night.
Legendary night.
They're checking the bags now, Smitty, in WNBA games. They're checking purses, bags.
Yep.
You can't bring a bag
You
in
can't
now.
even bring your bag. I heard now.
Man,
But Smitty brought up a point last week. But if they're popping it in that ass and hiding it like drugs in jail, are they checking that? Is it TSA, to Steve's point? Do they have that scanner that goes through your nuts and shows you naked?
Man, last time I flew, man, the scanner showed something in my crotch area. So they pulled me to the side and had to pat me fully down. He said, "I'm sorry, I have to do it." Back of my hand, touching my nuts. He went all in my leg. I said, "What are we doing here?"
What?
I went to a little scanner and some I don't know what went on. I guess I was hanging too low, and he had to scan my whole shit. It's crazy.
So did your shit shrink up?
My shit was just too that was like, damn, like what is in your pants? Like, we gotta check it. And he did a whole. I'm like, at least
was it like a doctor visit?
I didn't take my clothes off. They just put me to the side. So you know, look, you ain't flew in a while. When you fly, you gotta stand in that thing.
Yeah.
And then when I went out, they looked at the camera and said, there's something showing. I thought maybe it was like a belt buckle or something. I don't know, but they had to do a whole fucking.
Was it the female ump? Did you have the female ump in your pants?
Oh, come on, Coach. Jeez.
Yeah, see, Steve? That's why I try to save you, Steve, because you be agreeing with JB, but then he go too far.
I mean,
you went
Andrew.
Too far,
Yeah,
so
he went Andrew Galata there. That's a little bit of a low blow. But geez. By the way, training's great, Coach. That's the spot, man.
I love training, homie.
It is. I invited Smitty last minute, but it was last minute. He was already doing some stuff. I was like, man, come down and eat. I'll buy you dinner or something.
You'll never invite me to stuff. Did you get the same waitress as a year ago?
We had a cool one making bomb drinks and shit. We had a cool one last night.
And then we also their New York strip is unbelievable.
Man. Yeah, that was
but
good.
Phil's calamari is just elite.
Yeah,
on my pound for pound list.
It
and
is.
then his anti-pasta salad that he makes for us and all that stuff. Oh my God!
I had a guy. The girl. She knew how to make squirt from scratch. I never seen
injured like the food, like real squirt.
No, she didn't have squirt, and I said, "You got squirt? Make me a Paloma. Do you have squirt?" And she's like, "No, but I can make squirt." And I said, "What do you mean you can make squirt?" She took 2 sweet and lows. Lemon juice, real lemon juice,
right,
and a dab of Sprite and made a squirt.
Wow. Yeah, because you did have the Palomas yesterday.
But it was the best Paloma I ever had, Smitty. It was not even with squirt. It was a made squirt from organic recipes.
I mean, made squirt is always better than the real squirt, so I'm gonna have to go there and try it.
We're trying to see if Phil has Amazon Prime.
So that's why I went there.
And maybe do like a game watch for Thursday nights or something.
Thursday nights, do the Coach AB show live. Smitty, Steve, we do it. We invite people in to watch, banter with us live. Cisco come do comedy live with Ruben and Ice. Ice will show up. Baby. So we got a lot of shit. We can do a lot of shit there with trainees. So
I can invite Hands to come watch and support and do a whole thing.
Yeah, I need to holler at her. Hey, Steve, what's going on tonight? There's 3 NFL games. Are you just ecstatic to watch them?
Yeah, I'm going to watch. Look, this is what I do. I'm going to right around 4:30, 5 o'clock in front of the NFL Network and watch. I enjoyed the first episode of NFL Hard Knocks, but Buffalo's got a new stadium on the way. Wow.
There's no wind or something, apparently.
Yeah, the way they build it, and so that's going to be great. Although I will say about Hard Knocks, going back to this, I liked it better when they just focused on the players in football. When they start doing all this I was like, oh, God, guys, get back.
What is it now? I haven't watched it in some years.
They're trying to do all the human interest. And I'm like, well, my interest is football.
Steve, you don't like anything family? He don't fuck with family?
No, it's not about that, but I get it. All of these guys have families.
I don't want no family around.
The original Hard Knocks series was really about the ball and what goes on in the building.
Was there any white moms? Did they talk about white moms at all?
Not yet. Not when they do, I'll let you know so you can watch it and just kill it. But
yeah, I don't want to watch fucking white moms. I don't want to watch.
Guys, it's football. I want to see what the
We're
draft
close.
choices do. You
We're
know,
close. Yeah, we're
See,
close.
did you see JB coaching me up the other day or on the field or no?
yeah, I did. By the way, JB still got a bit of a hose.
Yeah, he
Still
does.
got a bit of a rocket there.
Somebody posted it. Somebody, like a bigger account for the Bears, was like, you can say all you want, but that dude had a cigar, some flip-flops, and hit the chair 4 times in a row. That's pretty impressive.
Now, I was impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Smitty hated on it, but we we can't,
Williams.
should have had that female ref right there catching.
Ah, would you stop
it
and see if she'd
You
have
see what I'm saying, Steve? He goes too far, Steve. He don't like women.
That's kind of the charm of it, though.
I love women.
Yeah, but Smitty,
No, you
that's kind of the
don't.
charm
I love
of it.
real
though.
women, homie.
What did
Real
women
women.
do to you, homie? Like, let me
Nothing. Real women
who
do.
hurt you? Who hurt you, homie?
Not real women made me feel good. It's these women that try to be boys.
What did that teacher do to you when you were 14?
Man, shit, I don't know, but anyway, it was an assault because I was a boy.
Oh,
I
God.
was a boy.
See,
I was a
Smitty,
boy.
now you
Yeah.
led right
See,
into that.
I was a boy. I was a boy. I wasn't a girl. So yeah, my dad gave me a beer that day. That the history teacher tried to take me out
Steve,
back.
you got Whitlock next. What you got going on next, Steve?
I got Whitlock. I'm right off the top of the show. Now, you guys are off for 2 weeks, though, right?
After
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it might be 3. Yeah.
All right. So remember, August 23rd,
Boy.
week 0 Palooza. Clear off your calendar, Smitty. We got to.
Oh, I'm there now. I ain't got no
So
job.
the next week, I'm in
good.
Miami for the Notre Dame game. So we
Steve, so Palooza, Steve, a way to get you paid too. We're doing paid Patreon Paloozas after, like showing like behind the scenes, like me cooking, your favorite ribs, onion rings, and then we'll be in here.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, and Smitty, to that point, Coach, let's work on your onion rings. I know it's preseason.
Yeah, we need to got practice.
You mean you just
It's like it's on the back burner for me. That's why I'm worried about the main stuff. So that's why that's always good. But then the onion rings,
It's not. It shouldn't be back burner because me and Steve we care about it. So make it front burner.
Yeah, because as Mario Cristobal says, how you do anything is how you do everything. But anyway, guys, I'll see you August 23rd. I'll be in touch with you guys. We'll talk.
You'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
you better win, Steve. He's gonna be fired
I say.
later.
Peace. That's real talk, though, man. That's real talk. How you do anything? How you do everything? Coach Limo would always say you could not flip the light switch on and off. Either it's on or it's off, Jason. So either you're great at everything you do or you're shitty at everything you do. Make a choice.
Is that AI or is that really something underneath that tarp that just looks that way?
I'm sure it's Photoshop, Tommy. I don't believe anything online. Of course it's Photoshop. They wouldn't have nothing just like this. So that's funny though.
Danny Woodhead, that could be his fucking trademark because wood. Remember,
Got wood.
Got wood, homie, and you got that, and it's green, and he had all that green.
But they wouldn't be smart though, because like you're thinking micro right now. He's limiting his market. He needs to keep it family friendly so everybody can buy it. Kids, parents, fathers, everybody can buy it. If you do it like that, now it's a sexual item. No kids can buy it. You're completely cutting in half all the money you can potentially make. That's why you need me in your circle, JB. You don't know money. You don't know business.
Sounds gay though.
Yeah, it sounds like rich though.
Yeah,
I'm in the money. I'm in the money making business. I'm in the money making business.
Two things can be true though, like you said, right?
Let's do one more thing that's funny, and then we're on a commercial break for 7 minutes, and then we'll come back and finish the show up.
Isaac.
Do we got anything funny today, or probably not? We got BBS or anything, or were you safe? Oh man.
Was he Asian?
I was gonna ask, is it MPS or is it APS?
He didn't break the window. What was he using?
I don't know. Is it a hat? Is it a snapback?
Oh, it's his mirror. He took the mirror off.
How do you not break the window though? He's soft as hell.
A plastic mirror, probably. I don't know, but
I'm so strong. I would have broken it in 2 hits though.
big white dude got out, or it's just a little Mexican and the white dude's not. It's like me and you right there. I I don't know. This guy's he needs to be clean. He needs to be taken out back. There he is. The guy stopped in front back there. Oh, now he's running. Dropped the bike. So there's more to it we didn't see.
It's a bigger story to it, huh?
Now he's running. There's a whole deeper story. Now he's running.
It's like a deep dive to it. Like, where's part two?
Look where he's going, homie, at the end. Ah.
Chipotle? I went there yesterday, got some lunch, or 2 days ago.
Oh, that shit's horrible.
It's a cool little like lunch spot, $13.
No, it's not. A bitch brought me a burrito one day that I didn't know what it was. And it was so fucking salty.
She didn't get what you wanted, though. Trust me, go with me and I'll order it the right way.
Nah, it's horrible.
I'm not saying it's the best. Listen, we're in LA, so there's 1,000 real Mexican spots. So I understand that. But I'm saying if you want a quick, fast food type burrito, you can get there and get a successful burrito. They got the new adobo ranch. Crazy. You put it over the top, stupid. So. And that video doing pretty well that we made yesterday. Keith Smith said, I love Chipotle. It's protein. It's my protein heavy food. That video
Dick's your protein. Bro. Dick's your protein, Keith. Shut up. Fucking dick is your protein. Smitty, I can't wait for Karen or whatever her name is, Kim, to be behind the plate. Fucking Yankees, Dodgers, World Series. Fucking balls up here, and she calls it a strike 3 and determines the World Series. Can't fucking wait. Let's take a commercial break. I got a lot. I haven't taken any piss. I haven't got another coffee. You're really fucking my day off because you forced me to go 2 in a row. Yesterday we did 3 in a row. Now we did 2 guests in a row.
You the one booking all these damn guests, homie.
I didn't.
I mean, you adjacent.
Fuck, homie. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta keep it real. I got former players. I love them to death overall. Like I'll be at their funeral or their weddings. In summation, but the trail's starting to fuck with me.
Trail said Chipotle is the best restaurant in the world when you take into account price, taste, and portion size. I mean, I'm a fan of Chipotle. I'm not gonna go as far as saying the best.
Unfollow him on Instagram. We're gonna both unfollow him and block him because he tags us too much.
He tags us and shit too. This trolling all day.
He cusses at us and
he be talking crazy. Like I don't know. I don't even know you, Trail, yet. So
and he played running back. He's like 330.
He's like a fat running back.
Like not a running back no more. He's fucking fat. Him and his wife exactly have the same picture, and she's pregnant. Shout out to her.
Also, shout out to her.
Yeah, she's pregnant. He looks exactly the same. They got a picture. They're like together, back to back.
Looks like an offensive guard now.
Yeah, he's a guard.
Like for a D2, like a real short guard.
Yeah, he played at Chadron with fucking Danny.
He's the block for Danny.
Yeah.
Fucking neck roll. Hey, we'll be back in 5.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
A WNBA player's wig fell off during the game, and they ejected a fan for making fun of her. Check this out.
You shitting me, right?
Yeah, she must have been rushing and she didn't tie it up properly and have it done. And
you still defend
the ejection is crazy. That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad you ain't defending that. Fuck.
The ejection is insane. The wig falling off, all right, that's just funny. We all joke about that, whatever. But ejecting a fan, because I'm pretty sure I heard her right, saying just for making fun. Come on now. Stop it. Stop it.
Pay us more money, though, homie.
See, and that's the problem. See, that's the line of delineation that you and I have. It's like,
it is.
I'm just have fun with the video. Her wig fell off, ran to the back. Looks like a scene from Maury. Like, it's a funny moment. Let's not go back to like, this is why they shouldn't get paid now. Like,
you're okay with it, though. I could give a motherfucking Achilles. Bitch, I ain't got time for you to miss no goddamn time on the court.
Stop calling her a bitch.
Put your fucking wig away. I don't give a fuck what naughty head or what you got underneath that motherfucker. Wear what you natural.
You can't say that.
You're playing. Fuck all that bullshit. You're left the court for a wig, homie? Because your fucking ratchet ass didn't have your tracks tight? Get the fuck out of here, homie. The fuck you got in there? You go get fucking, homie, stop. My homegirl sells wigs, homie. I know a little bit about this shit.
What was she supposed to do? Is stay there on the court with the wig on the ground?
Yeah.
Listen, damn if you do, damn if you don't. If she would have just kicked the wig to the side and kept playing, you would have been the same motherfucker on here. Betty would have still used the topic. You would have come in, look at this motherfucker here looking crazy as shit. That bald head, short head, look at you would have went in either way. So no matter what she do, you're going in. She can't win for losing. Shout out to Devin Plum, new member. And no matter what you do, what she do, you gonna go at them. Just admit it. You don't like women. And you don't like women's sports. And you don't think women should play any sports because their feet are dirty. And you want a woman to come home smelling good, no scratches, no bruises, no scrapes, no muscles, no dirty feet, and just come home and lay down next to you. And if any woman's doing anything physical of any labor, you don't like it.
You
just
lie.
say it, homie, and I'm good. We can move on.
Why do you lie, though?
And Bailey's your mini-me. He loves it. He's in the back.
Soccer?
And you should determine it, though, right? You determine what they can do.
No. See, you're giving me a no win. I never said they should not play women's sports. I think women should play women's sports. That's not the issue. Women basketball. It's been around since 1867. I think they should play. I never said they shouldn't. So, but I'm just trying to figure out why you think they deserve to get paid more for doing less. I just don't understand that part.
Paid. Oh, they want a bigger slice of the revenue share because revenue has went up. Everything has went up. TV contract, jersey sales, ticket sales, attendance, and team valuations. It's business one-on-one. Y'all can shake your head all you want. Common sense, I guess, ain't common no more. 2 + 2 is motherfucking 4. That's all it is. It's called negotiations, homie. That's what every league does. It's different now because it's women. Y'all gotta come on, man. It's okay to not like the sport. That's okay. But like, use common sense though. It's business, homie. That's what you do.
Were you around advocating and crying like this when Lisa Leslie and them were playing? Because I didn't see them asking.
I don't know what the numbers were. I don't know what they did. I was a baby. Yeah. I was a baby. I don't know.
The ironic part of this is that the little white girl came in the league, and all of a sudden everybody's piggybacking off her and want more money. So let's keep it real. So
when Magic Johnson came in the league, it changed the game. It is what it is.
Keep it to women, homie. You weren't advocating for Lisa Leslie and fucking Sharon Miller.
I was fucking for.
Yeah, exactly. So now you don't know. Why aren't you talking about nobody doing
it? What I can control,
homie. Did it. Nobody controlled it. Nobody talked about it, homie, because nobody cares.
We got a platform now, homie, and people do care now. So I'm gonna use it. Use your platform the way you want to use it. If you want to use it for negativity and disrespect, you do so. I'm not.
It's a shit league, and nobody watches it.
I do.
Lower the courts.
No.
And less lesbians. More serious women, get more serious women involved that want to play, get women to support women that they don't do it. They don't care. Women don't even care about it.
You couldn't beat any of these women in one-on-one.
Yeah. So let me ask you something right now. Is your wife home?
Yeah, she in the back asleep.
Okay. Fuck. I would love for you to ask her real time. Like, babe, I got tickets for the Sparks tonight. Or I give you $5,000 shopping spree to go to Target. I seriously, I bet money, dollars to dime, she'll go to Target.
Motherfucker, anybody would do it. If you got me for a Lakers game, homie, I'm doing the 5,000, homie.
What you
talking about?
Stop. No.
What type of deal is that?
No. You got fucking box seats at the Staples, homie, to watch the fucking.
Been there, done that. Cover games, been in the locker room, interview LeBron. That's just nothing. JB show with Big Smitty, and we back. Ask you where I'm from, 317. That's the nap. Living on the West Coast, where they do the most. Every day's a celebration. Let's take a toast. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe. Become a member right now. My boy JB, young baby, branch boy Big Smitty. Got 1 more hour left, man. My 50 minutes left, man. And I'm gonna go pick up my girl, man. I'm gonna go get some flowers for her. I'm a real player, so I'm gonna go get some flowers before I scoop my shorty up. So when I pick her up upon arrival, I'm gonna hand her the flowers. See, I'm giving y'all free game right now, fellas. It's the little things.
Horrible. You want to really romance her?
What?
You have the house full of flowers.
I know.
You don't show up. You show up with nothing.
I've done that multiple times.
You show up with nothing, homie, and she's looking at you like a little certain way, like this motherfucker don't even have nothing for me. And then she come home and blah.
I've done that too.
Yeah, that's how you really do it, homie. See,
I've done that. She walked in the whole shit. I seen videos, the whole shit right here. This whole white wall wasn't white. It was all types of balloons, all types of gifts and shoes, all type of shit right here in this situation.
You take her like one rose. You take her one rose at the airport, and she think that's just whatever. And then she's like kind of disappointed, but you gave her something.
Yeah.
And she come home to bow.
But remember though, JBA, I just got fired, so I gotta like do what's smart. So I'm gonna take up. My woman loves flowers. We got flowers all in this motherfucker. So I'm gonna get a beautiful bouquet of flowers, hand it to her. She's still not gonna expect it. So it's like, damn, baby, I didn't even do nothing. Why you give me flowers for? Because I just miss you. You know what I mean? Like it ain't the birthday, it ain't the anniversary, it's not Valentine's Day. I'm just getting to because I'm happy that you here with me. So fellas, do stuff for your woman when it's not expected. Do it on a Tuesday or Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? That's really free game for all the fellas in here. You know who can't get no girls. Chris, I got the dishes straight, took the trash out. I got a few things I'm gonna do with this little dining room table. Make sure that's clean. So free game, Chris. You know I got game. I'm a real one. No problem, Dane.
You're pushing a negative connotation on me, on my resume and name.
Well, stop doing it.
You're pushing real. You're saying I don't like women, and you're lying to everybody, and you know that's not true. So you say I don't like women in men's spaces. You need to start saying the facts. Because I never said I didn't like women. I never said I didn't like women's sports. I said I don't like women trying to involve themselves everything men do.
But you also don't like women's sports because if you talk commercial, that was WNBA. You always say nobody watches this shit.
Yeah,
why do they want money? So even when it's a straight women's sport, you go in.
Why are you mad about that?
Male spaces, why
are you mad at me though that nobody watches WNBA?
I'm just saying, but listen, Jason. What I'm saying is this: I'm not mad at you for not watching it.
Yeah.
Listen for real. Just listen, like lock in.
But don't be mad at me.
You don't have to. We can choose what to discuss, though. We have a
big
platform. Everybody watches our show.
Nobody watches WNBA, though.
You make the decision to use those topics and take those topics and discuss those because you want to push the envelope and push the narrative that nobody cares about the sport. So you're promoting negativity for the sport. How do you not see that? Like, if you don't watch it, let's not talk about it. Like, if I don't watch table tennis, we're not going to talk about it. But I don't go here and be like, nobody watches table tennis, a shitty ass sport. And did it. Like, you constantly do it. Go ahead.
I think I've actually helped the views out for the WNBA by being negative.
I don't think you have.
I'm actually helping in a way that you're so micro, you're not understanding my macro approach.
You're not that guy.
Has actually got more eyes to it and said, let me really see if JB's right about this shitty league. And he's like, and then they turn it on, they watch WNBA, and they're like, damn, JB's right. It's a horrible league. They got dildos, wigs. Like everyone talking about other shit other than the basketball because it's horrible. Like me, she fucking misses a rebound, gets her own rebound, fucking layup. It's horrible product. I think even Shaq agrees with me. Like lower the rim.
Something horrible that you don't watch.
Lower the rims to 8 feet.
Think how silly that sounds.
And then I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it. But still, probably won't. But I want women to be women. That's the problem you don't grasp. I don't want women to go and try to look like a boy, like this Jen umpire broad. She looks like a dude. Let's be real. And she looked worse than the broad on the boat. She's close to the bitch on the boat. And and it's like
masculine. You call her tomboy. That chick on the boat
was like a made up human. Same shit.
And you had her on there.
Same shit though. I didn't, but yeah.
She was fucking surgeryed up, right? Fucking teachers like that.
I didn't know her. Not my bitch. I don't know her. But
it had to be yours because I've been on the odd months. I don't know her. Fucking Ruben ain't got no hoes. So who the fuck? Who does she know?
She knew the other bitch that brought with another cat that didn't even show up.
Both of them.
Wasn't my fault, homie. Not on me, homie. So
look
out, nice guy. But see, at one point, one side of it, JB, he mad at JB for anti-woman. But then I'm nice guy, and I let this fucking alien get on the boat, and now I'm a bad guy again. See how I never can win? See how that works?
Common place, homie. We on the yacht, fucking beautiful weather, 85 degrees. We in LA. There's no wind, there's no waves. We got fucking steak tacos, hot links. Common place. Don't put nothing like that on the fucking yacht that day. Bring something like that on the yacht when it's fucking stormy outside and gloomy and it's fucking tsunami.
Why you do it that day?
Because it's a beautiful day. You need beautiful shit around.
No, but why would I bring that out on a stormy day?
That's some negative shit. It's a negative day. It's fucked up shit.
So just be worse.
Yes.
Just fucking miserable. Looking at this bitch is miserable. Like
it fits.
Like this fucking alien looking bitch. It's just be even worse.
Get on the jet ski with her, crashing the boat, all that.
I ain't getting on shit with that fucking either one of them motherfuckers.
You like the other one though?
Yeah, right. Well, your other one.
What's up,
What's up, mama?
You ain't even seen the other one yet, though. That's the crazy thing.
Which one?
You ain't seen it yet. It's out of town. So yesterday I said, anytime you come on the yacht, I said, you make it happen. She was like, okay, yeah. So,
which one?
You don't know. That's what I'm saying. The one that couldn't come because it was out of town. The bestie.
Yeah. We're moving on amicably, but there's an interesting
this show crazy.
Interesting post I saw.
What'd you see?
Just yesterday. Let me see if I can find it.
How many likes we got right now? I'm just curious.
Oh no, they've been hitting over 1,000. So I shout out to everybody that's been on there.
We gotta get 1,000 every day. That's the standard now. I'm not even excited over 1,000. Like that's just the standard. That's the normal
thing.
Because
it's actually like helping out the algorithm.
Baby shaking his head. I don't think we got close to 1,000. I don't think. Oh my God.
200.
It's fucking 40 minutes left. That's all we got.
How many?
I'm not gonna say the number. I'm gonna tell you right now though. We're not even close to 1,000. Like it's ridiculous. I'm disappointed. That's crazy. I mean, we had we had Danny Woodhead on giving us. He talked about Tom Brady fight on the sideline. Phillip Rivers, he giving us real free game. Then we get on Steve. He go out here going wild. Women's sports, and we only got that amount of likes. That's crazy.
Somebody made a post comment about us last night, and it was very interesting comment, and people might take it a certain way. So
about us, like me and you,
yeah. And then I put like the little heart thing, like the girls do, the little heart with the face with the heart or whatever.
Yeah,
because I responded to that. I responded to that post and with that post. If that makes sense.
That's what actually a ball you just said.
Because I didn't know what to do. I've never been in that situation.
Right.
I don't know. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. Do you have it? Oh, let me look now. You
don't look.
I ain't gonna look.
Baby's gonna bring it up. So like we did that video, and then someone said something about the video.
Which video? Oh, the video we did the football shit.
No, it was the one. Together. It was this one.
Oh, shit.
Food is healthy.
Yeah, that's a crazy thumbnail. I mean, it's crazy right there. But this is we did the voices, the RFK voice.
Yeah. And then I saw
that wasn't even a video that you would think somebody would even like go to this. So the fact that she went immediately to cuties is interesting. But now I see Yoshi. You did the heart eye emoji. I thought you meant you just like the tweet. You did the actual fucking.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
That's kind of bold. Like to do that publicly.
Really?
That's bold. Yeah, that means a lot.
This not bold here.
It's kind of bold both ways. She was bold. I think you're bolder. The hard eyes mean like I'm loving everything about you. I'm loving what I see right here. Like I'm
really.
I want to fuck. Like it means a lot. You do the hard eyes.
I'm actually proud I did it because I've never done it. Done that.
Let's clap it up for JB, y'all. First time doing it, man. That's big. What do you think she means by QTs? Like with an S on at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like it's really deeper than what people like. They're not reading to it deep enough. Like cuties. No LOL, no laughing. Like, she means business when she says that shit.
What?
She means business. Like, when she says cuties, because this is the second time I think she said that too, if I'm not mistaken, in the last like month. Alan, shut up. We're having a conversation. We're having a friendly conversation right now.
So,
ain't you engaged, Alan?
What do you think about it?
I kind of was tossing towards you to kind of get your thoughts first. I was gonna let that kind of linger and get
that's why I tossed it back. That's why I was wondering. I tossed it back real quick. A 3-man weave. I threw out the glass to see.
Yeah, and I was gonna try to finish, but then a defender, Allen, came up, so I had to give it back to you.
Yeah, and then I couldn't
shoot. Wide
open
now.
Nah, but then fucking, he came over the top and was trying to glove my shit, and I threw it back to you. So that's why I was like, oh shit.
I mean, there's a lot of ways you can slice this thing. I mean, you can look at it one way as if she's just being nice, like just being, some women are just really friendly and they're just being nice. Chris says ladies know their power. That's true too. She could be trying to like fuck with us, like let me just throw a compliment out just to get their heads going. Or thirdly, she could really believe what she's saying, and I'm gonna leave it at that. When you put that out publicly, though, like on Twitter, on a public platform, she has a huge following. That means she don't give a fuck. That means she don't care who see it. She want to let the world know that she thinks
who's
that
at home, who with, she with, nothing.
Like, yeah, she's married, kids, like it don't matter ring on the finger, it don't matter, none of that matters. She letting the world know that Jason Brown and Darnell Smith, government names, are fine as shit to her. That's what she
what? We're what?
Like fine as fuck to her. Like she think we look good than a bitch. Cause it's like one cutie is just like you say it once, it's just cute. You say it twice, 2 cuties equals fine. If she had a third cutie, she wanna never mind. A third cutie's dangerous territory. I'm gonna leave it at that. If she say cutie again today, I'm married, but you not. You might need to slide. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm done talking.
I don't get that lingo. I don't understand Ebonics.
You don't get what part?
None of it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, in summation, if she adds another fucking compliment today, something needs to occur after that on your behalf.
I can't comment again.
Hold on, you're gonna comment again?
I won't comment again if there's something out there, and it's something pops up today, and I see it. I'm gonna leave it. I'll probably privately say, "Hey,
privately.
Yeah. Hey, you all right, Laura?"
Everything cool at home. Everything cool at home. Now you said she was coming to Cali soon or something. Like what does that mean?
I didn't want to bring that up.
I'm sorry. It's like X plus Y equals Z. It's like a math equation. It's like cutie plus I'll be in LA soon equals what? Like, what does that mean? Dang, Chris is like defending us right now. Like, Chris is like looking like, I'm telling you, man, women know their power. Do not fall for the bullshit. It's a trap. Stay in your lane. Stay locked in, Smitty and JB. You guys doing a great show, great ratings. Do not fall into a trap. Chris is like looking out for us right now.
A lot of people think you're more excited about it than I am as a married man.
I'm excited for you.
They're throwing that out there.
So let me defend myself. As a married man, I can no longer be in the streets no more. So for me, I live through the homies. Like, the homie calls you, hey man, I just had this thick motherfucker, man, ass blah blah. Man. So like you gotta live off those stories. So I'm excited for your potential future. That's why I'm hyped. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you, Lauren. But you, on the other hand, you are single as a Pringle. You ain't had a girl on a serious level since you was 17 years old, and you damn near 50. So the fact that you got this potential right now, I'm excited for the possibilities of what can happen in your life.
I think that's a way out of answering the question, but we'll go with that. We're moving on.
I am not in an open relationship, Quinn. My wife don't play that. I got a black woman.
Travis Hunter is in this discussions because his quarterback said this.
Do you want to catch touchdowns? Do you want to come catch touchdowns? Or do you want to maybe break up a pass or two a game? Oh, shit.
Somebody tagged me and said he agrees with JB.
Well, Trevor, you got to get the ball to him, though. It's called what it is. It's called a spade. You have what's the word? I'm not going to call you a flu. I'm not going to call you a what's it called it, but you are not playing the way that we thought you were going to play. You supposed to be the next thing to Andrew Luck, the next pay. You supposed to be the next guy. And for whatever reason, I'm not putting all the blame on you. You have not played up to expectations at all. So touchdowns, that sounds good, but you got to get the ball to him, homie. Get that ball out. Stop getting sacked so much. It's not all on the offensive line. Get the ball out quicker.
I think he's such a nice kid. I just don't think he has that dog mentality.
Trevor?
No, this kid.
Travis?
Like, yeah, he's such a great kid. Like, I just don't know if he's gonna be able to be that guy. And listen, everyone's coming out. Devontae Adams, Cam Newton, all these guys. Chad's, I think it was Chad Ochocinco. All these guys have been coming out lately and just like, why? And what I said a year ago, why do we want this kid to rush his career? Like, why are we trying to end this kid's career before it starts? This is the take I've had since Gate. Now it seems like people are saying it because they've actually seen him in practice. Listen, I want to see the dude ball out and be special, not be out the league in 3 years because he's fucking overused. So I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be, Smitty. We're going to see. But I think he's on the list on the chart right now. It's week 1 of preseason. I don't really put any stock into it. They got him as a number 2 wideout, 4th DB, which would put him at nickel of some sort or dime, if that was needed. Maybe he's a slot corner on situations. I don't know. I could see him being a slot corner. You know what I mean? In a certain situations. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. But I hope they don't overuse him.
Let's say they end up, making them play just mostly one side though. You don't think he can end up being like a really good receiver though, or like, so you just don't think he's that good, basically. Like, so this is bigger than just playing both sides. You don't
here's why
you'll be a good receiver or a good DB.
As a talent evaluator, he's a special talent when it comes to hand-eye ball skills, hand-eye coordination, along with ball skills. He's special. So I thought he needs to focus on DB as a straight cover corner, Revis type of guy who's not. We're not going to play too much trap 2 with him because I don't want to tackle Derrick Henry in the flats. I don't want to use him for that guy, even though we know he'll hit you. We've seen him cause fumbles at the goal line to win games in college, and we've seen him big plays. I don't think he lacks contact courage at all. I'm not calling him soft or none of that. I think he's a player. Just when you say he's a player, he's a player. Like, he has the it factor. He has all that shit. I think his ball skills puts him over the hump as a corner and makes him different.
Fair, I agree.
At wide out, he's just another guy.
Gotcha.
And if you combine the two, you can't get great at one thing if you're doing 2 things good.
I just told you that in the last hour. I called you a master of none because you're trying to be great in politics, social skills, race-related issues.
I'm different. I can be great. I'm great at everything. I'm different cat, though. I was touched by the guy.
So you can do it, but then Travis Hunter can't. Gotcha.
Gotcha. Because it doesn't require me to be physical anymore or work out and all.
I would actually judge and say what you are trying to do is much harder than what he's trying to do. Physical gifts is a God-given thing that you can, that God gave you and you mature and make better. You're trying to become a master in everything mentally, where it takes hours of research and understanding and days and weeks and months even to really become an expert in any one field. And you act like you are an expert in all the fields and you don't know nothing.
Yeah, I think he can gets the batted ball, tip ball, makes a hell of a catch because he's a wide out with ball skills, takes it at 90. He does that. Like, he's a Devin Hester of punt return on defense. Like, that's who he could be. He could be that guy. Special. We ain't seen forever. But then when he's playing wide out and coming over to, like, we're not going to see him being special at anything. And that's what I fear. I fear that part. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know why we forced this on this young man. I want to see him play, but I wish I put him at corner and and let him ball out and be that difference maker at that position. That's just me. Why not?
At this point, you would be shocked if he became a good player.
No, I think we know he's a good player already. I mean, without even taking a snap. I think
all right.
To be what everyone's expecting, to be what everyone has thought that we put on this kid. They put this kid on a pedestal before he even
put the pussy on the pedestal.
Played it down. We put his kid on a pedestal. I think it's unfair. And now we're going to have such lofty expectations when he doesn't do what everyone out here thought he was going to do. 1,000 yards receiving and 10 picks. And he's a bust. See, that's not fair to him because everyone's going to say that shit. That's how social media is. You know how it is. Come on now. These fucking nobodies are going to be hating like a motherfucker if he doesn't just do some crazy shit. So, like crazy, Smitty. He has to do crazy, outlandish shit now. At both.
Both or both?
Both, homie. He's got to be like all pro at both.
Damn.
He's not uncoverable at wide receiver. Shut the fuck up. He played against fucking third string walk-ons, homie, after number 1 and 2 scholarship player went down. He ain't getting that luxury in the NFL. Stop. Yeah, Trail. Reggie Bush coming out of college was what? Holy shit, we can't wait to see this motherfucker's going to rip the league. First play, boom, Bethel. Motherfucker got his ass lit up. What never the same, by the way.
He still has Sacramento Super Bowl winner. Was
yeah, but he wasn't college Reggie Bush. Be real.
But we know that. I get it. He was he didn't reach expectations.
He wasn't right. He wasn't Marshall Faulk because that's what we thought he was going to be. We thought he was going to be Marshall Faulk. So, I mean, let's be real. I just don't want that to happen with this. But it looks like it is.
I think he'll be fine.
I don't like your focus right now. I don't know what you're focused on. I know you're excited. Your wife's coming home. You excited for today.
I am,
as you should be. As you should be, you know. Yeah.
I just responded to the.
Hey, I envy you. I envy married couples. I envy people that have marriages and kids and those.
But you can have it. You just don't want it. Why envy it when you can? You know what I mean? Women love you, Jay. Women really do. Like, I know I joke a lot.
No.
You don't support women, but they love you. It's a weird game. Like I'm onto your game now. I respect it now. Like it's bigger picture.
See, you didn't understand it. You haven't understood.
It's like
you haven't understood.
Women like when a man is like, women sit your ass down. Good.
Yeah, they want real men, homie. Real women want men. They want. Take this dick, man. Like they like that shit, homie. They want that shit. They don't want. Oh, let me do your makeup, girl.
I've had women tell me about you that they're attracted to your that masculinity, basically. That. So I respect as a man. I respect that. So I know what you're doing. But my point is though, you have a lot of women who fuck with you. Couple sisters, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of whites. And you could have been married any of them, but you just don't want to get serious. Like, I don't get it.
I don't. But that doesn't mean I don't envy you when I watch you.
How do you envy something that you could have?
Because I don't want it.
Usually people, exactly. So
I envy you though. I can still envy, homie. I can envy you. Like I can watch from afar and say, man, I love the family. I love the kids and the wife and all that. I could do that.
But you don't though.
No, I could. I'm saying I could appreciate it and envy it though.
Okay, appreciate is cool. That's a different word. Envy means like not jealous, but like in that same room.
No, envy means like I want it or I aspire to be or I wish I had it.
Right, you don't.
I don't, but I still. It's a weird oxymoron. I envy it, but I know in my mind I don't ever want it.
It's kind of like quote of the day, contrary to belief. It's like it's the same thing, but it's different.
I can still envy it. Because I still, at the end of the day, here's what envy means to me. Right. I could have had it and did it, and then I could see myself in that situation, but then I can't because I'd get bored and kick the bitch out, and I'd be the one that divorced. So like, it's just
Jackson, you are such a loving person, and you love having people around you. I do think in your deep down in your soul, you would want to have the family and the kids. But again, it goes back to our therapy sessions. You've been screwed so much by people close to you that you don't have any trust at all to bring somebody in that close to you no more because you don't want to get stolen from, lied to, hurt, So instead of like putting yourself in a position of potential pain, you just keep yourself away from it and stay away from the potential trouble. But you're not looking at the other side of it potentially being beautiful too. You like, fuck it. I'm just gonna stay by myself, stay with my dog, because my dogs, I can trust my dogs. They ain't gonna never be disloyal, and I'm gonna stay that way. I'm gonna have a couple of homies. Homies come through for a little while, they leave. Like that's what you. But deep down in your soul, you want that family. You just scared, homie. Man, this shit deep. Thank you, Chris.
You looking into Chris's comments similarly to Lauren's?
Yeah. I've been telling you this, homie. They
Anyway.
like your ass. Like you player. I give it up. Hey,
Anyway.
Hey, hats off.
I don't see.
Huh?
I could envy all you guys having a family, but I don't want no part of it.
Like, I don't envy the fact that you got hoes, because I don't want hoes.
Yeah, see, I want hoes.
Okay, so cool.
Like, I don't want throw around hoe, but I want like a bitch that'll fuck first day.
Okay. So you want like a lukewarm hoe. Like, she's not fucking everybody, but she gonna fuck you immediately.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is that out there?
She's not even a hoe then. If she's only doing that to you, then she's not really a hoe. She's your hoe.
I mean, we don't know though. How do I know she's only fucking me? And you fuck him?
Well, you'll never know, but you led with you don't want to throw around. So if you don't want that, you're saying in a perfect world, you would have a freak woman who comes over, fucks, sucks, cooks, whatever, do everything you need her to do, and then she leaves. And don't do none of that thing she do to you to anybody else.
But I want like 20 of them.
Got you. But those 20 can't fuck no other dude or do nothing else.
Right. Yeah. They can fuck themselves with me. Okay. What is Hinge?
It's a dating app, right? Another dating app, if I'm not mistaken. But I think the rules might be different. Like, it might be meant specifically for like hookups, I think.
Oh, that's the one you swipe or whatever?
But it's Hinge. Yeah, but it's a different one. It's like Hinge is meant for people who trying to just fuck.
What's the other one?
Tinder's like, I'm trying to like get married. Maybe I want to go on a date and I want to get like serious. Like, people have actually got married like years after like meeting on Tinder. Hinge, you're not about to meet your wife or your husband. You was on there to fuck. Swingers might get on there.
Tinder was fucking.
I mean, listen, it happens on all of them. I'm saying Tinder's a little bit more of a serious one where like you might meet your girlfriend or boyfriend. Hinge is for fucking. Grinders for gays. Go ahead.
How do you know so much about these apps again?
Because I'm young. I gotta stay hip. That's
Why?
the problem. Like, you only get old when you stop moving and when you stop learning. And people like you have stopped learning because you're so stuck in the fucking 90s that you don't know shit. You don't know technology. You don't know how to set shit up on your phone. You be yelling at Bailey before the show about simple shit. How do I set my Gmail up? And Bailey starts laughing because it's like, bro, it's simple shit. I can do it in 2 seconds. But you're so old, you just don't. That's you need to grow. That's my
I need that one. We be at the bar in Kansas and that commercial pop up. I need that one. It's the farmers one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it forever, but farmers only.
Yeah, I see that shit in a long time, homie.
Farmers only, homie. Is that real still?
Yeah, I think it is.
I want the farmers only.
Google
one.
it real quick, see if it pop up.
Let me see it.
It might pop up, homie. On the dead homies. Hey, Chris, how many likes we got? I can't see on my end.
Farmers only. Let me click it. Yeah, farmers only still it's a thing. It says member login, enter your email address. Yeah, best dating site. It says. Yeah, I might have to fuck with farmers only, homie. I want to dabble in to just see what it is. Like, make an account just to see it.
Damn.
The
chat saying you the only white boy on Black People Meet.
I don't know that one, but we grew up on Black Planet.
Black Planet, I heard was crazy.
Yeah, Black Planet was like
MySpace.
Yeah, it was it. It was the first thing that came out on the internet. Like 96, I think me and the homies created that. We created the account, homie. Debo the Big Homie.
Yeah.
So that was our name on there. It was 3 of us, and we created one thing, and we were just on there fucking around. Like, we put a picture of, like, I don't even know. I think Devo.
Damn.
Yeah, 96, homie.
That's hard. That's gangster, homie.
I never heard of Black People Meet, though.
It's a website. Hey, y'all, we need 1,000 likes. We at 678. Come on, y'all. 1, 2, 3, like. We should be there right now. We should be at 1,000.
That's crazy.
Man, let me go back to the rundown.
Anyway, Teddy Bridgewater's in the news.
Yeah, I know you passionate about this, man. He's kind of talking about his decision, I think, to go back to the league. It's kind of the situation that happened at Miami Northwestern. Check this out.
The way things went down in South Florida with the coaching situation, I understand you were trying to do things out of the goodness of your heart, but just, how are you going to ultimately look back on that, and what do you want people to know about you?
Honestly, I think everyone knows that I'm just a cheerful guy, a cheerful giver as well, and I'm a protector. I'm a father first before anything, and when I decided to coach, those players became my sons, and I want to make sure that I just protect them in the best way that I can, and I think that's what came about. Miami Northwestern is in a tough neighborhood, and sometimes things can happen when kids are walking home and different things like that. So I just try to protect them, give them, a ride home instead of having to take those dangerous walks. But I just want people to continue to see me for the person that I've been, from the time I arrived in the NFL, from the time that I arrived at University of Louisville. Just a humble guy who has a big heart and a cheerful giver.
How hard?
Facts or cap? Real talk or jaw jacking?
The media people that are asking questions nowadays are fucking retarded. I'm gonna be honest. They're saying the dumbest shit, man. They ask the dumbest fucking questions, man. Like, it really is. It's all about why'd you leave? You got fired. You got cut for doing this, blah, blah, blah. And he has to sit up here and tell him what he did because she has no idea what it entails. She has no clue what goes on into it. And then he has to sit up here and defend who he is. Dog, why don't they go to the sources? It's funny because everyone shut up when they started going, and Jermaine posted a tweet that blew up years ago and was like, man, y'all don't know nothing about Coach JB. He saved my life, blah, blah, blah. He wrote a whole thing after everyone was bashing me after the Netflix series came out. And then he wrote that. Nobody goes to the players or the coaches or the people that the coach actually helped. They go from what the narrative is on the clips they saw.
Right.
Go to the players and ask them, man, how is it to lose your coach, Coach Bridgewater? Then fucking hear that first, homie. Then come and ask the question to Teddy about, man, your players miss you, coach. What do you have to say to them? That would have been the question that you asked. Not, why did you get fired? Why were you suspended? Why'd you leave? Like, it's just it's lazy journalism, homie. They don't give a fuck about these players. That's why I've been saying they're pieces of meat in the meat market. Yep. They don't care. These motherfuckers don't care. They're worried about them. They asked that question, and then she immediately posted it on her social media that she got to ask Teddy Bridgewater a fucking question. She gave a fuck less about those kids, homie. And either did any of these other journalism. It's lazy journalism. Yeah, it's lazy. Fucking lazy journalism.
1,000%. I mean, anybody grew up in that situation, tough environment, or just even played ball. Even if you didn't grow up like that, but you played ball, you have teammates. You understand like what he's saying. Like, it's common sense. Like, yeah, I'm trying to help these kids out who don't have much, come from a tough background, don't have a father in their life, don't have the money, don't have this. I'm simply looking out for them, showing them that there's something else, more than this, than your environment, and showing them, hey, that you can be something. That's all he did, man. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater, man.
Now those kids are fucked. Their program's fucked. They're going to take 2, 3, 4 years. It takes this incredible ability to flip a shitty program or a program that's been down in the dumps for, let's say, 5, 6, 7 years, turn them around immediately, and then leave. Now that place is not, you didn't just reap the benefits from the 1 year of success. Now you're going to lose the benefits, and it's going to take you 3, 4 years to rebuild it. That's what these administrators don't understand. See, there's only a very few people that can actually go in and flip a program immediately and do what they've done. And I consider myself one of those guys. I've done it everywhere I've ever been. And then when I leave is when you're truly missed or appreciated. It's when you leave, they realize, oh shit, we done fucked up. Compton College, when I left there in 2008, they were shitty when I got there. Turned them around immediately. We go up and play three of the top 5 teams in the nation. We play right out the gate. And then we go on this fucking ridiculous run, and everyone hasn't seen Compton College like that ever. Now they've won 2 games since 2008.
I don't know. What'd you say?
Yeah. You heard me.
2025. I'm about to be 2026. You said what?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Since I left there. Yeah.
Impossible.
They've had 96 points put on them 3 times in the last 2 years.
How do they still have a program?
Yeah. They forfeited their seasons 4 years in a row, halfway through.
No way.
Oh, yeah. And my boy's the head coach there now. And it's the president of the school that is an absolute fucking, he's one of these fucking administrators, homie. They're fucking horrible. They got 96 points put on them 3 times in the last 3 years.
That's hard to do.
Chafee put 96 on him when my boy Ports was coaching there. And our boy was the head coach, and they were trying to take it easy on him, homie. It was so bad they couldn't stop from scoring. Because the motherfucker get right through the line of scrimmage, and what do? Say slide?
It's all right.
Like, they got beat by them 96-0. 96-0. They had to take a wide receiver and put him at left tackle. I'm not lying. You're in Compton, homie. Let me remind you. I had 7 players that I recruited at Compton that played in the NFL. So obviously there was a difference of talent. But number 1, number 2, you're nestled against the 91 freeway in the premier area of LA, which is Long Beach, Compton, and South Central. The 105 freeway is 2 miles north. The 110 freeway is 2 miles west. The 710 freeway is a mile east. You have literally no excuse to bring in the best talent in LA. And that's what I had when I was there. And I had out-of-staters mixed in. I don't know if they've gotten a kid a scholarship since I left. I don't know. A D1 scholarship.
Talk your talk.
I'm just saying. They remember. You're not truly appreciated until you are gone.
Yep. When I died, I'm gonna be like, damn, Big Smitty was such a good dude.
I mean, bowl games is Indy won since I left.
I think I want to say 0.
0. You can say it.
I want to say 0.
Yeah. That was horrible.
But what do I know?
I was a horrible coach.
What do I know, homie? Shout out to Dub C, y'all. New merch. Got me some new merch from my high school last time I was around, man. Warren Central, black and gold.
Dub C, the rapper out here on the West Coast?
Nah, Dub C, Warren Central, the Warren Central, homie. Still rep my Adidas. You know the Adidas plug. You know, homie. Anyway, let's keep this train rolling. We'll do one more WNBA topic, and then we're done for the rest of the year. Sparks had an incident with a performer backflipping into a mascot last week, man. Look at this. You
Wait, what? Jason? Wait.
Go back. Gotta show it again. That was quick. Gotta show it again. They had a performer doing a dancer doing some backflips. Accidentally ran into the mascot.
Is that set up?
I don't think it's set up. I don't know. It's kind of funny. As long as everybody's healthy, everybody's safe. You know what I mean? It's a funny situation right there.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. How did that happen, though?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's real shit right there. That's not fake.
It ain't fake. You can tell when it's fake. Oh, fuck.
I
watch it one more time.
This is a real, you gotta, seriously, Smith, you gotta weigh brass tacks here.
It's a hell of an athlete.
This is an absolute fucking shit show, isn't it? This league. No, I'm just saying, you got to start weighing brass tacks, man. You got to start being honest with yourself. At some point, people are going to take you unserious. You got to start being all right, we got wigs, dildos, hitting mascots. You can't defend it no more at some point. At some point, you're going to be all right, league, what are we doing here? The
problem is, I can do this to every sport. I can pull out the bullshit from every sport. We don't do that. It's It's a weird fascination where people want to bash the WNBA. I don't know why. It's like people they get off to it.
You can't do that with every sport.
Man, and shit. What's NFL season start? It's bullshit happens in NFL every.
No. But you don't. That doesn't matter. That's what you're not getting. The product, though, Smitty, is what they're there to see. They know the product is still watchable. You can't have a bad product.
I'm just curious.
But Smitty, you can't have a bad product.
Is that a fair question?
Have all this shit around it.
Is that a fair question? How do you know it's a shitty product if you don't watch the product? Like, for example,
nobody watches it.
If I never tasted something, I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad. And I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad because if you said it was good and Bay said it was good and Steve Kim said it was good, but if I never tried it, I'm gonna speak for myself.
Yeah.
I don't mean it's good
because because you know how I am when I see something. I'd have to watch an NBA game, but I came in and I was
you're a follower.
I dropped all that shit on the everything that happened. I know I'm not retarded. I know enough. I've seen enough to know. I've seen enough to know, Smitty. Stop. Like I know it's not a league I'm gonna watch. If it was, then I know if it was other people like, hey, JB, this shit's fire as pal, I would hear it. I would know
other
it.
People, okay, so you're a follower.
No,
so when other people say Shane Gillis is funny, why don't you believe that?
Because I watched them. I did my research. Horrible.
You did your homework. You did your homework.
No, I've done my homework on WNBA. I've watched a WNBA like clip or some sort of like plays or something. It's not something I don't want to watch a lady make a layup, homie.
They don't talk about it then.
Like I don't want to see a fast break layup. Like that's not entertainment, Smitty.
We hit a breaking point.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't talk about it then. Don't talk about it.
Why do you watch the WNBA?
Because I like basketball from Indiana. We invented basketball. I grew
up.
But
what is the main reason you watch
women hoop? I grew up watching men hoop. Like we all.
What is the main reason?
Young, women would play with the Bulls.
No. But you haven't answered the question. You haven't answered the question.
Pure basketball.
What is the reason?
WNBA for the ass and all that shit. It's not track or volleyball, so you don't.
No. I'm not even going there with it. I just want a word. Association. There's the word. Entertainment. You seriously watch the WNBA for entertainment purposes?
Don't ask me again. I already answered you. Y'all tripping now. Don't put me on the screen with this because I don't want her thinking. Yeah, don't take me out when you do shit like that. Take me off. Me and Kenneth Clark, we locked in. She in my city. Whatever you need, Kent, let me know. You need a food plug, whatever you need, man. I'm your guy. Hit me up in my city. So I don't know. Don't associate me with anything negative. I will take no Caitlin Clark slander.
You're not the guy
on this show.
So you're telling me you watch the WNBA for entertainment value?
Ask me again. I'm not gonna answer it no more.
Because you can't answer. Because you're lying. You know you haven't answered. You won't answer because you refuse to answer because you know it's not true. You're not waking up like, fuck, we're gonna have WNBA Palooza tonight. I can't wait. The homies is coming over. We're gonna watch WNBA Palooza. JB's cooking. We got ribs. We get to watch fucking Caitlin Clark fast break layup. It's not entertainment. You can't even say it. Be real. You rather watch Big Three or WNBA? Go.
I thought you was a Juju Watkins fan.
So you can't do it. He's scared to say it. He's scared, homie. You can't consider yourself a real one, homie. Like you just threw out all the real shit that you say. This is gone now. You just got.
So it's only real if I agree with you. Got it. Copy that.
No, you couldn't answer the question. I asked you if it was entertainment and you didn't answer.
I literally answered it though. The reason why you have the word entertainment is because I gave it to you. You asked me a question. You said in one word, why do you watch WNBA? I said entertainment. So then you kept asking me the same question. You watch the WNBA for entertainment. You really watch the WNBA for entertainment. I said, I'm not going to answer that again because I already gave you the answer.
Because you didn't answer it. You said the word.
Repeating myself.
You said the word I wanted to hear, but you didn't tell me that's why you watch it.
That was the why. I never give you what you want to hear. I give you what I want to hear and what I believe in.
You stuttering on me.
I'm the realest.
You know it's not entertaining at all. You just can't be honest. You can't really be honest and say it's just not entertaining. I just support women. You can say that and everyone respect it. I respect that. You're
the funny thing is, I don't care about none of y'all respect.
I get it. That's fine. That's me, same way.
Well, none of that mean nothing to me.
But I'm just saying, when I ask you the question as your co-host, you're supposed to answer your co-host question and say, yeah, I really don't like it as entertainment value, but I do support it, so I watch it. That would have been a question. If you have me questions that I have to answer, I have to answer your questions.
I believe these women are very skilled. I think it's very entertaining, and it's the purest form of basketball.
Fuck. Oh. I was watching Cisco joke over here, man, on my phone under the table. Shit's hilarious.
Unfortunately, we missed his whole performance because somebody want to be on the yacht all day.
Whoo, shit, homie.
You all right?
Hi, Callie. I know that shit was hilarious.
I love Callie.
Why?
She loves me, and she's chill. She has the right temperament. She's disciplined. She's respectful of your space. She knows where to lay down, where not to lay down. She's trained.
I'm gonna add a point deduction box on our contract during the season. If you don't answer a question by your calls, you get a -2 deduction.
I didn't sign the contract, so all the points you're adding up doesn't really refer to me.
I'm not adding a point. I'm not saying I'm adding a point. I'm gonna add a box to it for the season when it starts, when we do have the point contract. If you don't answer a question, I'm gonna add it. I got room right there on the bottom.
We haven't signed anything though, so I don't know who's even like abiding by these rules.
You and I are gonna sign that right there, signature.
I ain't gonna sign no without some money on it. What's going on, homie?
Motherfuckers took off barking at something.
Must be a lizard outside or something.
Fox.
Yeah, or somebody coming to they pull it up on you. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell hinted at the potential launch of a college football red zone on ESPN. What's your thoughts on this? You know, we do Paloozas every Saturday. It probably won't happen this year because it's not enough time. I know ESPN just, bought the rights of red zone and I think NFL Network. First of all, ESPN, I don't know what happened. They're buying everything right now. It's about to be
They're not.
Well, Disney is. So Disney and Hulu is combining into one app starting in 2026. So I'm not even going to have my fucking Hulu app. Then they bought out the NFL Network and then the
what is
NFL
Hulu?
Red Zone, which makes sense because Fox has always been king of the NFL. ESPN is the king of basketball. But now with them getting Red Zone, that allows them to get a little bit more leverage or more stock, so to speak, within the football side too. So big business move, man. It would be dope to have a red zone for college football. There's so many games on college football that's the only part. I don't know how they would maneuver that.
I already have it, though.
But it would be dope.
I already have college red zone with YouTube TV. I have fucking 8 college games on. And then I got 4 TVs in here, so I got really 16 games on at once. I don't need more than that.
Yeah, but red zone, you have an actual like Scott Hansen, and you got he's talking through. It's different. I like red zone. That's how I watch NFL now, just because we got to talk about it in so many different games.
I just have the multi-view screen up. I have 4 games there. I got 4 over here, 4 there. I got 16 games on. Like, I don't need no more than that. Like, there's no more purposes than that. I got 96-inch screen, so you got the 4 boxes are pretty
Why
decent.
Why you listen to how many TVs you got and how many the inches of it and stuff? You keep, like, listening and, like.
I got 12 TVs out here. I got 14 TVs. I got 14 TVs, so, like, all the TVs with the boxes on this 96-inch are all like 30-inch TVs in essence on one TV. So I can watch. So really, if you really want to do the math, I got like 47 TVs going.
Really?
Because I got multi-view, homie. So I got on a 96-inch, divide that by 4.
Oh, I think you're saying.
So that's really four screens on
that's
one.
That's a 4-in-1.
So now I got, and they're pretty much 30 inches a pop, almost. So basically, I got 4 TVs on one, so I can watch 4 games that are decently watched. Then over here, I got 4, and then over here, I got 4, and then behind me on the 80-inch, I got 4. And then outside on the 80-inch, then in the house, I got the 95-inch. I got 4. Then on the theater, 200-inch.
Damn.
That's what? That's 50 inches, homie. That's a 50-inch screen each TV game.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got a lot of money, man. I don't get it.
I had no money.
Some don't make sense.
Hustle. You say you hustle, I hustle.
Yeah, but you hustle differently.
I'm maxed out on credit card. My credit.
Oh, okay. That's what you're doing. That's not smart.
No, I didn't do it with my credit card. I'm just saying I don't have no money. I got no credit cards. I got credit. It's fucked. I'm white.
That's a benefit.
Credit. I should have good credit at white.
So you legit like check the check, like legit.
Yeah.
Like you be zeroed out after you
like 90% is my fault, and then like 90% is because like that's what I do.
But that's 180%. I think it only goes up to 100. So if 90% is your fault, there's only 10% left, I think.
180% of the time, I'm 90% right.
But if you're 90% right, 180% of the time, what happens on the other 20% of the time so we can get to that 200? Like what happens at that last 20?
200 is not part of it. It's either 100 or that's it.
But you just brought up 180 into the mix. So like if 180 is in the mix, why can't I bring up 200?
Because 90 and 90 is 180. You said 90 and 90 is 180. I just said 90% of the time it's on me. The other 10% would be on, bad mistakes or bad credit or whatever. And then that's 100. But then I do 90 and 90 on 2 different occasions. 90% of the time I fucked up. And then 90% of the time I choose to use all the money per month.
So, but what if let me switch it up. What if I switch to 100 though? And I said 100% of the time it's on me. 100% of the time it's just that's what it is. Now it's 200. You see what I'm saying? So 200 can't be in the mix.
No, it can't, because it would never be 100 times 2. It can't be 100% of the time it's on me, and then 100% of the time it's on something else. See how that works? It don't make sense.
But how can it be 90% of the time it's on
I've
you?
already maxed it. I've already maxed it out because I knew you were gonna ask that question. I already maxed it out at 90 because the 10% leaves me leeway to get to the 100. So the 10% is a variable in there. If you know anything about variables,
okay.
So 10% leaves me an opening. 90% of the time, I admit it's on me.
Right.
10% of the time, there's a variable.
Okay.
That allows us like a scapegoat, right? If you will. Then,
right.
But you said 90 and 90 is 180. So that's why, because I said 90% of the time next month, it could be something else. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be your fault 90% of that time.
But the common denominator that I keep like running into and the wall I keep hitting my head on is the fact that if we can do 90 and 90, which means we can get to 180. That means we can go 60-60, go to 120, 70-70, go to 140, 80-80, go to 160, which means we should be able to go to 100-100 equals 200. So if you put in summation and go back to the brass tacks of the whole situation, the 200 should be an option. Not for your example. I just was throwing that out, saying that somebody could potentially be like, it's 100% on me, it's 100% on something else, but it could be 200% of all that. Like, does that make sense?
When you get into other numbers other than 90,
okay,
like 70 and all these other numbers, now the variable is what? Now there's 30% of a variable.
Right.
Which would be what? 160.
Oh. No, it's 140. Oh, because if you got to add the 10.
30 and 30 is 60.
30, that's the 60. Then you add that to the got you.
That's 160 macros.
You say that the first time.
Yeah, I'm fucking everybody up. You
That's
don't know.
Shit,
I'm
homie.
a math major.
That's deep. That's some different shit. Like the chat, I don't think y'all know what just happened, y'all. Like that was some deep shit.
They don't believe we still know what we're even talking about.
This is a huge, man. Well,
what's huge about it?
It's amazing. I mean, we just really broke down why you have credit issues and why you're check to check.
So Lucy said at 160%, that's what confused her.
Oh, okay. I understand your confusion, but literally, it's all about the variable that JB alluded to, which is the difference between
how much you don't use. How much is not on you? The variable is how much not on you.
Right. It's the difference. It's like, okay, if I say I'm 70, it's a 30% variable. If I'm 60, it's a 4% variable. So when you add it up, you got to double the main number, add the variable, and that's how you get your whole number. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, so like Smitty said, hey, I fuck up 50% of the time. Well, now we got a whole other math scenario because now it's 50-50, which is already 100.
But then
next month is 50 the other way.
Right.
Now you can use Smitty's 200% example.
Exactly. And
that's the
why
only time you can use a 200% example.
That's the only time you can do it, right? And that's the common denominator with the whole situation. So,
like if you're 50% married and then 50% chasing hoes,
right?
At what point is the 50% of your girl chasing dick?
Because really, using that example, you're really 0%. Because two things can't be true in that scenario. You can't be 50% married and 50% chasing hoes because once the wife knows, it's a wrap. So 50 plus 50 in that situation is not even a plus, it's a minus. You see what I'm saying? It's 50 minus 50 now. Now we're going to reverse in that example.
Depends on the town you're from.
Oh. Give me an example.
Per capita, there might be more hoes in LA,
right,
than in Naptown.
Oh, so it's like a little bit more like benefit of the doubt situation, like. Gotcha.
And the quality of hoe is way different. So now I can go to LA and just have a bucket of 10 hoes, but there are dime pieces, all of them. I go to Naptown, there may be 100 hoes, but they're all ones or twos.
Oh.
Per capita, I'm going to go to LA with the 10 dime pieces and have a much better draw to pick from.
Think about LA though, like the quality of hoe and quantity of hoe is higher than most. Now you could argue that like New York might compete. I know people from the East Coast swear up and down New York has the better food, the better this, better that, and they do have a big population. So whatever, you could argue that. We talk about Texas having like a high quality of that, but yeah, to your point, LA is going to be top tier in both categories.
What have you noticed this week?
People have been gifted memberships, and
have you noticed anyone in particular not here?
Ricardo was here earlier this week.
Have you noticed someone that hasn't been here all week?
At all?
I didn't even think about it until now.
Let me see. Leah was here one day. Chris here. Jada here. Lucy here. Jean's here. Ron's here. D Jones been here. I'm just trying to think real quick, like all the regulars who haven't been here at all. I can't think. Jada's here. Joe Accord. Did something happen? Was there a weather situation? Tsunami?
In Oklahoma?
Good point. Somebody check on Joe. Where is Joe?
Joe got mad at us?
Where is Joe? We didn't do anything to make him mad.
Like the show grew and he missed.
Hey, chat, your assignment for the night, find Joe Accord. I need Kev the Trucker to make a wanted poster right now with Joe Accord's face. Put a fucking prize cash money on there. Code JB Show logo printed on there and give a description of who Joe Accord is. He's the weatherman of the show. We need to find where he's at, man. Chris said pour a drink out for him like he's not here with us no more. Damn, Chris.
Man, cheese and peas, man. Bailey's gonna have his show. Make sure you guys go on over to Bailey's show today. Watch his show because he's got the insider for the Cleveland Browns. White mom. She a white mom, Smitty?
I don't know if she has kids or not, but she's white.
What's her name?
Mary Kay Cabot.
We'll be
That's
with
a cold
Bailey.
name too. Like sound like an Arthur or some shit. That's a cold name.
It's white. It's white.
It's white, but it's like cold though too.
It's a white name though.
Like respect. Like
it's a big time white name.
Check.
So Smitty's gonna have, Bailey's gonna have her on his show today. What time, Bailey?
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m.
1 p.m. Pacific.
1 p.m. Pacific.
3 p.m. Central.
3 p.m. Central. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Mountain.
And then what time is that in Hawaii?
It would be 3 hours before us.
Yep. So that's 12, 11, 10 a.m. Hawaii.
10 a.m. Hawaii. In Japan, it would be tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow in Japan.
Which I don't understand at all.
That shit crazy. Like they're already enjoying their Friday.
So I go back to Hawaii, I lose 3 hours.
Right.
If I keep going past Hawaii, Japan's right there.
Right.
How do I gain back 12 hours?
I got you on that one. So that, you know why? It's because the way the sun is positioned in relation to the earth and where the moon is at. So if you go too far, now you're in another place where the sun is not touching at the same angle as it is the other location you listed. Go ahead.
No, we got a show tomorrow, Gene. We're on tomorrow, Gene.
We're on tomorrow, Gene.
Yeah, tomorrow's our last show of the week.
You made some comments. You said it weird earlier this week where you made it seem like we were off starting Friday. Even I thought, I was like, did we off Friday? Cool. I was like, man.
No, we got a show tomorrow.
That's it to do.
Here's why. Because it's the equator. It has to do with the sun, the moon, the quasars, Elroy motherfucking Jetson.
Yep, the equator.
Problem is, the thing about it is, then it can't be flat Earth.
Exactly. Because it's flat and the sun is, so think about it. If this is the earth and it's flat, and this is the sun, the whole earth is covered.
If people don't, this flat Earth thing got to stop. The flat Earth thing got to stop.
This is the earth. The sun is over here, so the other side is Japan, homie.
Everything's black over there.
The other
you got
side is
two black
Japan.
things. Where's a white hat?
I don't really have too many of those.
So, can't be flat Earth. Stop with the flat Earth shit.
Tomorrow's show needs to be 2,500 live people in here. It's going to be a super free game show. Last one before break. We got guests, but beyond the guests, me and JB about to go all out tomorrow. We about to talk about all whatever's hot in the sports world, but even outside of sports, man. It's going to be JB and Smitty unfiltered to the fullest degree. So make sure you be here, man. You do not want to miss out. Last show before we go on a hiatus. And if y'all want to get on the yacht, DM JB. We'll be on the yacht probably during this 2-week break. So if anybody want to come on here, we can get 8 people total. Have to be a member, though. Have to be in LA. And we got to fuck with you. So just hit up JB separately, and we'll do a selection process, and we'll go from there.
Make sure you get the new link for the Discord that we will be in all football season. Make
I
sure
still don't have it. I don't know how to get into it.
Get the new Discord and also sign up for Patreon today because we're going to have Palooza starting on the 23rd. So that'll be the first Palooza show. Plus, we're going to have some free game shit on there. So make sure you go over to Patreon today and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for Free Game Friday to end the show for the week and for the next 2. But enjoy it tomorrow. Be here tomorrow or be square. We'll see you tomorrow. For Bailey, for Craig, Smitty, and I, all you guys in the chat, pound the like button. Get us 1,000 right now on 3. Get it 1,000 on me. 1, 2, 3. Peace. See you tomorrow.